I'm not sure about the beat review yet. Maybe. Depends how good the content is we have. Can you hear me over the music? I think so, right? It's ducking. Yeah. It looks... much it's not human. Sorry, getting prepared over here.
And welcome to business.
Sorry for the jump scare. I'm getting prepared over here. Hey, Busy. Hey, thank you for the tier 1 sub, DJ Susanoo. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna take a piss and then we're gonna start. Be right back. That's a nice copy pasta you got there, Tim. Alright, let me just notify the Discord. Ooh, what music is it gonna play next? It's gonna play the same fucking song. Okay, well, hold on a second. Okay, let's try the Rogue Encampment. Yo, this one's kind of a banger, actually. This is epic. This is so similar to the other one. Okay. Let's bring that volume down. Alright, how you guys doing today? Welcome back to another stream. Hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've had a good Christmas vacation thus far. Put some infiltrator on this shit. Can't go wrong with that, unless it's way too loud. Which that's most likely gonna happen. Okay, some quick things here, guys. I'm doing a plugin award video, and I want more suggestions. I want to make sure there's nothing I missed. I want to make sure no stone is unturned. So in my Discord, there's a section called #plugin awards. I'm gonna put it in general chat right now. If you have things you want nominated for best plugin of the year, worst plugin of the year, best free plugin of the year, if you have any ideas for any other weird nomination ideas, like weird award ideas, put it in there. Just give me all your ideas, you know. I'm just trying to make sure there's like nothing I haven't missed, essentially. I mean, I have like a few on my list so far, but I haven't really been like heavy on the plugin reviews this year, so I kind of, there's probably quite a few things I missed. Okay, before we get into the content, guys, make sure you like the stream. Please, for the love of God, I feed my family with likes. Subscribe if you're new here. If you want to take that support a bit further, consider donating via the stream elements link in the description or a super chat. You get to interrupt the stream with a text-to-speech as well as a sound effect. Like that. Like that. That was really good timing. That was really good timing. Thank you for the channel membership, Dr. Indy. That was really good timing. I don't know if you were waiting to do that or what. Was Drip nominated? Okay, wait. So hold on. Quick notes about the plugin awards thing. It's only plugins. So it has to be either a new plugin that came out in 2024, or it has to have received a major update. So like, like a major version upgrade. Maybe if you guys have like ideas for DAW of the year, that would be a good idea too. I was thinking it was probably going to be between FL Studio and Cubase, I think. And then was Ableton's update this year? I think it was, right? So it's pretty much between those three. But yeah, just throw all your ideas in there, guys. I just want to make sure I get like everything secured in there. Hey. I cannot read that amount. What does it say? Hey, thank you for the $20. I did not see who that was. Hold on. I want to make sure I thank you correctly here. Hold up. Hold up. I die for Busy Works Beats? That's crazy. Shouldn't be willing to die for any music production YouTuber. Or anyone really other than your family. You should not be, so unless you're family, that's insane. Hold on a second. Let me thank this person properly here. Thank you for the $20 donation, Down Syndrome. That must be you, Osama Bin Laden. I recognize the naming scheme a bit here. Reason user here, sorry to disappoint. Hey man, if you want to struggle, man, that's up to you. That's up to you if you want to struggle. I mean, Reason is actually pretty nice, man. Ableton 12 is a really nice upgrade. Yeah, I think it's just different than what other people were expecting. Okay, so to get into this here, we have something really interesting today. So you remember in one of our last streams, we talked about how BusyWorks Beats made this video. Where is it? Why producers hate BusyWorks Beats. Now, as you can see by the like ratio here, it's I feel kind of bad because I feel like the like ratio was not that bad until my audience found it. I feel like it wasn't really that bad. But yeah, basically this whole video is him coping with the reasons why producers dislike him, and it really kind of showcases his ego and narcissism because he kind of like dances around the idea of like why it could actually be that people dislike him. He talks about how people on Reddit are clout chasing him essentially. You know, and like he basically says, "Oh, they're saying that I'm bad, and they're linking to their stuff." And then he goes on to show no example of that happening. I don't think there's anybody actually doing that on Reddit.
5 is a perfect fourth, plus 6 is a...
Oh, holy shit.
You make some of the best music of any YouTube producer.
Hey, dude, thank you.
Brother.
Thank you, Tim. Wow, thank you. That was very generous of you, man. Thank you. I like how you flipped around the copy pasta there. Wow, $50. Wow. Thank you, man. Seriously, thank you. Appreciate that, man. DJ Susan is one of the editors, man. Can you call me brother? You mean call you or call you brother or bro? Okay, back to this. Thank you, though. Seriously, man. Appreciate the support, guys. It helps make this more viable. Okay, anyways, so he kind of goes through a bunch of Reddit posts, why people dislike him and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, he kind of just dances around the idea of, like, you know, there are actual reasons, man. Like, some of the crazy unhinged rants, the lack of edited videos, you know, the ego, the narcissism. Anyways, and the funny thing about this too is he kind of like ignores some of the ones where they're actually saying positive things about him. Yeah, it's funny. He's against clout chasing, yet he name drops like everybody who's ever produced for him, or not produced for him. People who went on to produce for Ariana Grande, it was Post Malone. Da 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 da. Does it like 10 times in the video, right? Okay, let's see. So, if you're wondering why I have such a hard-on for hating on Busy, it's basically... I'm gonna give you a quick rundown here. Like, for anybody, we're gonna take a trip back through time here. There's a video of mine from a year ago, basically responding to like this crazy video he made about me. And I'm forever gonna be on his ass, man. Until I get an apology and I get a change in behavior, I'm forever gonna be on his ass.
Sorry, I'm
shit.
broke because
Thank you,
I'm a
guys.
music
Wow.
producer.
Holy shit. Yo. Holy sh... What the fuck? How many did you gift? How many did you gift, Sin? Hey, thank you for the $4.99, Tom Kills Jerry. Appreciate that, man. 10? Is it 10? Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Down Syndrome. Appreciate that, man. Damn. You guys are generous today. Really generous. Okay. So anyways, take a trip back through time here.
I love Weaver Beats' children more than he does.
Now, to be honest, all this shit is funny. I've kind of moved past it, really. But, one, the content is too good. The content from Busy is too fucking good to, like, let up on him, bro. And then, maybe I should play... The mic's way too loud. Okay, here, I'll turn it down a bit. Or, you know what, maybe I gotta turn him up. Okay, let's see. Where does it... Here, I'll play the original video here.
And tell you how to build a community.
So this video is why I'm always on his ass right here, okay? This video right here, producer community and
paycheck for it. I love Weaver Beats' children more than he does. Why? Because he will lie, he will cheat, he will steal in order and destroy in order to make money off of YouTube to pay for that child's food. But I will say, hey, Weaver Beats, stop. You're causing conflict in people's families. You don't understand that karma is going to come back to your family. You don't understand and demonstrate the things you're showing your child that they will look up on YouTube that's completely free to watch and learn those patterns from you and continue the cycle. I love his family more than he does.
It's actually fucking... This is actually hilarious in context or out of context.
It's because he doesn't understand the damage he's creating. Okay, so let's get into more concepts here. I don't want to make it that about Weaver specifically, but he needs to understand what he's doing with his platform. So recently, Curtis King,
Okay, so like this video is like mostly about me. Talks about proxy
EASKey
wars
versus Av McCree. Av McCree
like
versus
this.
viral.
Just giving you guys like a little background here on why I'm always on his ass.
I don't know what these people are going through behind the scenes.
Kind of like race baiting here, you know, stuff like that. Just really distasteful, man. So that's why I'm always on his ass, basically. Just because some people don't know this, they're just like, why are you always on this guy's ass? And it's because of this, essentially. And I did a debate with him, and I basically like was like asking, like, dude, would you apologize for this video? That's all I asked. Like, would you apologize for this? And he was basically, all he said was, I forgive you. Oh my god, he's basically, so that was what he came up with. I forgive you. I was just like, all right, whatever, man. Right. So that leads us to the more current stuff. So he did that Cope video. Then after that, so what the recent content, the stuff we're actually going to talk about today, I just want to give you guys a little history lesson here. DJ Payne posted a video, like an interview thing with why producers hate BusyWorks. Now the timing of this is very interesting. Because if you look at this, where's BusyWorks' one? Hold up. How long ago did he post his video about this? Mic too low, audio from clips too loud. Okay, hold on, let me turn it back down a bit. Okay, sorry guys. I ordered a 4K monitor that should come in like tomorrow, and I can't really, like, basically part of the problem I have is I can't really see my OBS very well. I've kind of like struggled with that for the streams for a while. Because I have like a 1080 monitor over here, basically on the side. All right. So anyways, he posted this original video. Where is it? 7 days ago. So like pretty much right after this, we got to interview why producers hate BusyWorks. And I have a very strong suspicion that Busy paid him for this interview. Now, is that wrong? I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how often DJ Payne sweeps for him. Beef of BusyWorks, an honest conversation. BusyWorks Beats has no plaques. Like, why? There's no benefit for DJ Payne to do this. You know, like, I really think there's money being exchanged here. Personally, like, hey, whatever. I mean, I think if that's the case, I think you have to disclose that. You know? I wouldn't. Okay, and part of the reason why I think that is because about a year, almost 2 years ago now, actually, Busy actually offered me money to do an interview on my channel when he had a problem with Curtis King. $100 an hour. Now, I didn't take him up on this because I don't know. Just it's a bad look. I'm never gonna. I don't know. I don't take money for content usually. The only time I've done that was an integrated sponsor video, like one time. Well, this was, to keep in mind, this is like 2 years ago. So this was like, I mean, my channel probably had like 20,000 something subs in. But based off of this and some of the other things here, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence that makes me think he paid for this interview. Especially with how many times DJ Payne's done this. Right? Especially this one right here. BusyWork Beats has no plaques. Like, it really feels like you're trying to, like, not poison the well, the opposite of poisoning the well. I guess it is poisoning the well. I guess you call it poisoning the well. Like, there's an opinion over here, and you're trying to, like, put out this different opinion to make sure people are like, hey, you know what? You could feel this way, too. Which is one thing, but it really, I just find it hard to believe no money was exchanged here. Okay, so anyways, we're getting into the actual content now here. Why producers hate BusyWorks, okay? All right, let's go. All right, hold on a second. I gotta fix my OBS. Oh, we're missing some stuff. Hold up. Okay, let's go.
3 reasons why we might be considered corny in the producer community. Now, I think one reason is because we're nerds. Like, when we have these conversations, honestly, you more than me, you get more in the weeds.
It sounds simple.
That is very typical of Busy. Very typical of Busy to get in the weeds. I think I gotta throw myself off to the side here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to make this as good as possible. Let me flip myself off to the side here. Transform, flip horizontal. I can't wait for this 4K monitor to come in, because then I could actually do this on this monitor here. All right.
But once I understood the concept of entropy, it all made sense.
See, there you go. There you go. That's some nerdy shit.
Yeah,
That's some nerdy shit. Hey, okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate Dunk on him. Dunk on him, Payne. Do it some more. Come on.
but this is biblical, and I want people to understand how simple.
It's not biblical, dude. That's crazy. That's another thing, bro. Biblical? Not everything has to be biblical. Not everything has to be an analogy.
It is to understand what you're saying. Even Jesus said it.
It's almost like it's comical. Like I don't know if it's intentionally comical. I don't think Busy's intentionally being comical, but Payne is actually starting to see the humor in it here.
It's just, I know it's funny because I say we're nerds, and then you go, well, once I grappled with the reality of entropy, then I see your video, which was titled.
God damn it, dude. Hold on a second. Now I gotta flip myself back over. Sorry, I don't want to be covering up Busy here. This will work better though. Sorry. Because like the chat's on the right side, and then we have all that empty space up there to put the chat. Because Busy doesn't know how to frame his camera properly. I think it might even be crooked too. I don't know what's going on here.
Why producers hate BusyWorks. And I was like, I swear my title in my head was going to be why producers hate DJ Payne 1. Strangers on the internet can't really.
I mean, maybe this wasn't a paid interview. It's possible. It is possible, but
hate someone they've never.
I don't know why Payne thought this would be a good idea to do this though, either, because you're feeding the trolls essentially. You're feeding the trolls when you make a thing about like, why do people hate me? Even if you're trying to answer the question, if you're posing the question or answering the question, it's all bad. It's all bad.
Ever met. We're not mass murderers or genocidal dictators or anything like that. So you can be mad at something and it's probably has nothing to do with us. It's just
there's a big difference between disliking and like hating because you're like a murderer or something, you know? I would say I dislike BusyWorks Beats. I dislike the way he goes about things. Hate is probably a pretty strong word.
You become symbols of what angers you, or we're just convenient targets for anonymous harassment, you know, whatever the case is, for the most part.
I feel like it's not even anonymous harassment, like, to be honest. Like, I feel like a lot of people are not, are you guys anonymous here? Don't harass the man. Don't harass any of these people. I disavow, like, any sort of harassment. I'm more about criticism and comedy.
But I do feel like there are specific situations, specific instances in which it does feel like there's hatred coming your way, hatred coming my way. So
yeah, it just shows like ideas are just floating around probably, and we have these antennas, and we're all tapped into the same river. It's just like who's gonna put their
the analogies are insane. Antennas, and we're tapped into the same river.
Net out and catch the idea, and then cook up the fish. So I mean, I can't claim the idea. It was floating around the ether. But.
Well, and so when I went to review the video, I searched because I couldn't find it. I just searched why producers hate BusyWorks Beat, and a bunch of videos came up.
Sup Weaver, I'm holding a remix competition on my Discord with $150 prize. If anyone is interested, details are on my community tab on my YT channel.
Normally, I'd be a little upset about the self-promo, but fuck it. Fuck it, dude. I'm in a good mood today. Thank you, Opercular. Appreciate the $20. Check out his remix competition if you want to. $150. Can't go wrong with that. All right, let's see. Appreciate that, man.
Anti-BusyWorks videos. And one of them that stood out, and it ends up not being an anti-BusyWorks video, but it was by EB on the Track. And I clicked on that because I recognize his name. He was going through a thread that you posted on Twitter over a year ago. Why industry producers hate BusyWorks. So what inspired you?
It's such a massive cope, man. It's such a massive cope. If, like, people are going to dislike you, man. You're giving them more fuel to dislike you when you make videos like this.
To make that video, was that
because it comes across as insecure.
Continuation of that thread from a year ago, or is it's some other stuff's going on? You got new haters.
Really was a feeling. It's like being in a relationship because you're in a relationship, right? And congrats. And as a man, you can feel when believe it or not.
It's like being in a relationship. What?
I mean, you're fit. You know how to be a cat father. It's very hard to do. Like I'm chunky.
You know how to be a cat father? Dude, cats are like the easiest fucking animal to take care of. You pretty much just gotta put out food and change the litter box. Like what? I mean, I guess the only thing easier than that might be a fish. I don't know about that. Maybe a fish might be easier, but other than that, bro, they're so easy. You don't have to even show them attention, bro. Like they just they'll play by themselves.
Like I told you, I had to work out, so I did not look overweight on this camera right now. But so the first.
That's very honest of you.
Is he look maxing, guys? Is he mewing? Is BWB a look maxer, a mewer, a mew maxer?
Yeah, people got it.
Bro, imagining Busy doing mewing is fucking funny. For those of you who don't know what mewing is, it's like a thing to like fucking, it's like pressing the tongue against the roof of your mouth and improve the shape of your jaw and face. Like it's basically like, it's like face workouts in order to like make yourself look more like a Chad. So that you can end up looking like this, dude. What was I gonna say? Fuck, I had another thing to say. Can't think of it right now. Whatever, it'll come back to me.
No, it's hard out here for a father out here. But what I realized is that I kind of forgot your question. I went on tangents, and that's what I get.
You know what?
That's kind of the problem, man. Like he always goes on tangents, so you can never get a straight answer out of him.
In that direction, the two of us talk maybe too damn much sometimes. All the videos where
True, very true. That's the thing about YouTube though. Like you're a professional yapper at the end of the day. You're a professional yapper, and some people can yap too much. You know, I would say too well, but then like there's a difference between yapping too much and too well. I would say too well is like more so getting to the point, whereas too much is like going on and re-explaining the same things. You know, analogies you don't need to make, etc.
Weaver would get frustrated with my videos being too long. I'm sitting there watching him just kind of shit on the length of my, like, Payne just.
Well, to be okay, I will say this. I think he's gotten better. I think Payne's gotten better. I think part of it too is like his delivery. He's a bit on the slower end with his delivery. His topics are generally good though. That's one thing I do appreciate about DJ Payne. He has good topics, and I like generally trying to react to his stuff if I can because he has really good topics.
Talks too damn much. I'm like, man. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe he has a point. So I've actually tried to script my videos better. I think there are valid.
Yeah, you don't even really have to script. Maybe even like an outline or something, or kind of just mapping out in your head, like more so what you're going to talk about. Scripting is obviously the best though, but that's going to take extra time.
Reasons for us getting criticized for content. There's always something we can improve on.
True.
And I also want to kind of start by just having a moment of honesty where I don't feel like I'm an innocent victim of internet hate in 99% of all cases. If I'm getting trolled by people I don't know from a can of paint and likewise who don't know me, that's not hate. That's just an annoying shit, whatever. The video.
I think part of the reason why DJ Payne gets this too is because he kind of puts, like when he gets like a troll comment or somebody hating on him, he will like post it on Twitter like all the fucking time, you know? And I feel like by giving them attention, you're kind of encouraging it a little bit. Yeah, Busy always smiles like this in interviews, guys. That's why I'm not saying anything about it because we've mentioned it 1,000 times at this point.
I dropped last Saturday, which was a review of a reaction to one of Bolo's videos. Shout out to him, a great video. The first 15 seconds are completely sarcastic, but some people took that so seriously they stopped watching after 15 seconds. I got DMs on Christmas morning, people talking shit. I got comments talking about you're a culture vulture, your beats are.
Bro, like everybody gets hate comments, bro. Here, look at this one I got a minute ago. Hold on, I thought it was kind of funny. Here, like look at this. Like you're just giving them. Come on, dude. Like, I got this one, and I was just like, okay. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like a copy pasta, but, like, you know, you don't got to point out every single one, man. Everybody gets them. That's my point. Everybody gets them. If you're gonna put yourself out to, like, millions of people, you're gonna get hate comments, man.
Trash, this and that. And also, like, I don't hold my tongue.
Yeah, this is basically Busy right here. Let's see. Meme guy smiling, hiding tears. Yeah, this right here. It's basically that.
And I don't necessarily like this about myself, but sometimes if someone is that I don't even know, like, why do I even care? If someone's talking some shit in the comments section, why do I have to respond? You know what I mean? And I don't feel like you paint yourself out to be an innocent victim.
I mean, it could be, there's, you know, some people do have this thing where they get obsessive about it, you know, like where they feel like they always have to be the last one saying something. They, you know, it could be like OCD. I personally do struggle with a bit of OCD. The best thing in my opinion is to just like don't obsess. If you're gonna get obsessive about it, like, or if you feel yourself getting obsessive about it, just fucking do something else, dude. Fucking, or like smoke a joint, do something, take some medicine for it, do something, dude, do something. Because like the worst thing you can do is feed into that, you know. That's the worst thing you could possibly do is feed into that. And that's kind of the criticism I have about these sort of videos where it's like, why do producers hate me? Why do producers hate me? You know. We don't make you forget. We don't make you forget you're even getting hate, dude.
victim either, because you talk your shit. I've seen you talk shit in my videos, in my comments, and you've had feuds. That's your business. I just try to keep away from the producer feud energy. But I mean, do you feel like some of that energy that we give out creates some of this backlash?
Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely. That's a hard yes, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being human is to be flawed. You know, when we quantize our music too much, it's not human. Therefore, flaw makes the human. And I think what I was going about.
That's actually the truest shit I think he's ever said.
On what I just realized is that just like relationships at home, romantic, you start to feel the resistance. There's a wall. It's an invisible wall. And when you feel that wall, you have to dig to a trigger point almost on purpose so that
now I don't know what he's saying.
Address the invisible wall. And so what I did with that video, not that it was thought or pre-thought or whatever, it was simply that I just had a feeling one day, made a video because I felt a lot of resistance with my content. The numbers weren't picking up. We were getting live stream viewers, but the long form wasn't working. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make a very sharp.
So like that's the thing, bro. Like he's approaching it from the wrong angle here. The reason why your long form content isn't working is because it's not edited. It's not to the point. It's not researched. It's just like you just like hit record on OBS. You go. You make whatever beat you make. You name it whatever the fuck you name it. You don't edit it, or if you do, it's like almost nothing done to it. And then like people aren't watching it. You know, like I could bet the average watch time is not good on it, and that's like one of the most important metrics. Like if we're gonna get nerdy about YouTube here, like the click through rate. That's really important, like so the title and thumbnail, and then the next thing after that is the watch time. You know, like the average watch time. Like you need high average watch time in order for it to like try to recommend your videos, because YouTube wants to serve ads. They want to serve ads to people, and they want to make money. They want you to make. Why don't they want you to make money? They want to make money though, essentially. So the longer the watch time, the more likely they are to recommend it. You know, so those things in combination are what make a difference. I mean, it could be his audience not really caring too. That could be a portion of it, but you could be getting new viewers too, you know? Or you can kind of help retain the viewership by having like more edited, more to the point content. Or just making it quality, you know? Making it quality, that makes a big difference, because people will watch that and then they come back and they're going to be like, you know what? They'll watch that and they're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to watch the next video. You know, like maybe like unconsciously, subconsciously.
Statement that's going to trigger.
Sorry to pause again, but like that's another thing. I hear him talk about value and stuff like that sometimes, and it's like, bro, like, do you not see you're not really providing value? You know, with these long 40-minute videos where you're repeating yourself, you're like, hey, busy, sticking in all this like, producers went on to work for Post Malone, Ariana Grande. Like, stop, no. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate the sub, Hooded Fool. Appreciate that, man.
Folks,
if you guys have Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub on Twitch. So if you're not utilizing that, I will gladly take it. I did it
on purpose. And
why are you reacting to a video that's not about you instead of making beats or original content? Bro, because this is entertainment, dude. This is entertainment. Secondly, portion of this is about me. So you're just wrong. Like, you missed it. They were talking about me a minute ago.
Excuse me. Once I trigger those folks, then I asked them on my community tab. I said, what do y'all...
Also, making original content. Like, have you watched my other videos? Have you ever watched my channel to begin with, sir?
Really want to learn for real. That's one. After I posted that video, I asked them a question, because now that they've aired out their grievances with me, now they can feel like they can communicate. And what business is a relationship at scale. That's all it is. And so I'm trying to take down that invisible wall with my audience. Long story shorter is that I didn't have my computer for 3 months. It just broke, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I lost a lot of time talking to my audience day to day. And so it hindered, you know, the content. It was a disconnect. So I was like, how do I like reactivate this connection? So that's how I did it, is simply talking at a problem until they express the real problem, and now they feel free to talk. It's not like I'm a dictator, you know, type.
I don't know, man. Pretty pro criticism, man. Pretty pro criticism, though. This guy, I mean, pretty pro fucking, goddamn it, censorship. Sorry, wrong C word there. pretty pro censorship because he will delete a lot of negative comments. Like after I made this video talking about the video he made about me, he deleted every negative comment on it essentially.
Everything. So that's.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And so I'm curious to hear, because you guys address a lot of things, whether it's, the stories of what's the record label name ran? Funk Volume.
Funk Volume. Oh yeah, he's speaking very freely about that nowadays.
Yeah, and I'm learning stories from that. I'm learning your stories from just day to day what you do, and then I'm learning Aaron.
His computer got sick of his music.
Stories about managing.
It killed itself.
An artist who just flip on them.
How many chicks do you think Busy gets? He's dripping them bitches, dude. He's ripping them, dripping and ripping them.
And I'm sure we have these betrayal stories, but if Jesus is the best character in the Bible and we're trying to be the best people on the planet Earth, we're going to have to experience what the best character experienced at some point in time, which is betrayal, your team. Yeah. It's a lot. But I don't want to overtalk, but I agree.
Don't lie, Busy. You want to overtalk. I know you, sir.
When you are,
I'm gonna speed it up a little.
Okay, so for example, do you make tutorials every now and again?
Yeah, I haven't for a while.
No, you don't.
Oh, but yeah, sometimes I do.
And you might be like, okay, here's.
Did he just compare himself to Jesus? That's not a new thing, man. That's not a new thing. It's not even surprising at this point.
A 251 corporate progression.
Don't worry, guys. This whole stream's not going to be busy. We're just getting into this first, and then we're going to get into some other stuff after.
How to make soul samples. But as a beginner, they don't even know the words to search. They only know how to search Rick Ross tutorial. So when me and you make videos, for example, or when people talk about us, for example, we are the Rick Ross, so to speak, when people don't know how to talk to a specific meta layer, if that makes sense. So we become a topic.
I have a lot of theories about that. And then also right now, in your Twitter thread, I think you specified that it was industry, and I think maybe you put industry in quotes, industry producers that were hating on you specifically. And like a lot of people,
that's like a subtle jab, I mean, industry producers, like you're not really part of the industry, like you don't.
People that claim they're industry producers aren't really industry producers. I mean, everyone's an industry producer, right? And I think you made that distinction too, that people who claim they're industry are just kind of saying that as a marketing ploy because it sounds cooler than being an internet producer, even though it really doesn't, because everyone's doing everything and the internet producers are in the industry. I mean, the fact that internet money are industry producers at the highest level should show that distinction is meaningless these days. And it's been meaningless.
True.
It was more not even gatekeeping, just people trying to look cooler than other people, which was silly. A big criticism that I see,
I feel like that's a slight towards Dame there,
you getting all the time, is that why is BusyWorks always teaching us how to make beats? He has no placements. He has, he's not in the business. He's not in the industry. I've never.
I mean, even if he doesn't have placements, like I feel like there could be value if like he actually kind of. Like if you teach us how to make a Drake beat, make sure it sounds like a fucking Drake beat, dude. And don't give me this shit like, oh no, I'm thinking ahead. This is like a beat that Drake would make in the future. You know what I mean? I'm thinking ahead. I'm gonna pull up hold on a second. I didn't have this one ready. Give me a second here. Hold on a second. Uno momento here. Like, you cannot tell me this is supposed to be a Drake beat in the future here. Where is it? I think it's 6 days ago. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
If I produce
Superstar O kills it, dude. Oh, no, this is not the right one. Well, let's hear what this one sounds like. Like, you can't tell me that's a Drake beat, You can't tell me that's a Drake, like, and he also will say this thing like, hey, like this, I'm trying to think ahead here. This is a beat that Drake might use in the future. I could hear Drake on this, It's like, bro, first of all, people are trying to learn how to make a specific kind of beat. I'm pretty sure we can't really get into what they're going to be doing in the future. But secondly, it's not high quality, man. Like, you're really hurting yourself more than helping yourself by putting this out. It's a bad look, man. I didn't even, this was a random video I clicked on too. This is not even the one I meant to click on. That's the crazy fucking thing, dude. He is a pioneer. He is definitely a pioneer.
Actually seen you try to go into that lane. It doesn't make any sense to some people that you never tried going for those accolades. Why?
Think about Jesus in the Bible, for example. Not to make
No, No, not Jesus in the Bible. What the? Why is there? Okay, why are we switching back over here? This is like a hard jump cut here. Hold on, let me swap myself around. I can't wait for this 4K monitor to come in. It's coming in tomorrow. I'll be able to finally do this. I'll have 3 monitors. I can actually control my stream better.
Get biblical, but his own people, they didn't believe him. There's a separation between Pharisees and the believers of Christ, for example.
One of the people on my fix my green screen. What's wrong with it? One of the people on my Discord said that Payne falls asleep during this this video at some point. So be on the lookout for that.
And when people are hardened in their ways, it's hard for them to accept new ways of doing anything. So when people
wait, was he wearing headphones before this? Oh, what the fuck? Bro, this is 2 interviews spliced together. Look at this. Hold on a second. Look at this, guys. So we jump from him wearing these headphones here. All of a sudden...
going for those accolades? Why?
Think about Jesus in the Bible, for example. Not to make...
What the hell?
Get biblical. But, his own people, they didn't believe him. There's a separation between Pharisees and the believers of Christ, for example. And, when people are hardened in their ways, it's hard for them to accept new ways of doing anything. So when people see BusyWorks Beats, a person that's not ruled by Sony, Warner, Universal, and I'm not signing anybody, I owe nobody anything, as far as those major labels or those 3 main companies, they can't comprehend how the deal flow is created. Like, you're one of the, few people, you've seen that Telegram group. I've had 100 of the top leaders in there, yourself. Curtis King was in there, Av McCree, MG the Future.
Bro, these people are leaders? Did you say 100 of the top leaders are in there? These are just his friends. He's just putting his friends in there, dude. They're not top leaders.
Those 3 main companies, they can't comprehend.
Also, bro, okay, this is a cope here. So basically because I'm not ruled, basically because I'm not signed to a major label, they can't comprehend it. They can't comprehend it. It's just such a massive cope, man.
How the deal flow is created. Like, you're one of the, few people, you've seen that Telegram group. I've had 100 of the top leaders in there, yourself.
100 of the top leaders in there. Such as Av McCree. All right, dude.
Curtis King was in there. Av McCree.
Curtis King wasn't there, but I threw him out because he did some stuff I didn't like.
MG the Future, Craftmaster Production. We had Cashmere in there.
Bro, those dudes don't even fucking upload.
Illmind was in there. Decap. Just any top producer you could probably think of in this space was in there.
Bro, he's just putting his fucking friends in there. Just putting his fucking friends in there.
There was 100 of us, and then it multiplied to about 200, and it got too big. And I said, I got to close this because I can't control the deal flow.
Those are the producer community leaders. Av McCree doesn't even fucking upload, dude. None of these people basically upload.
It was getting too big, and so I closed the Telegram group, and it kind of.
If you wanna talk about producer community leaders in there, if you want to just say it's not your friends, just say it's your fucking friends in there, dude. Just say it's your fucking friends in there, right? Because be honest, I should be in there then.
It killed the vibe a little bit, but I had to reset.
Wait, who killed the vibe?
It was getting too big, and so I closed the Telegram group, and it kind of did kill the vibe a little bit, but I had to reset. But long story short, I think the first thing is that the traditional.
Those aren't his friends, though. Are you crazy? You don't think Av McCree, Craftmaster, MG the Future are his friends? You think he selected them because they're the leaders, and not because they're his friends?
If he didn't follow this pathway of getting a pub deal or this pathway of dealing with those 3 companies that I talked about, or he doesn't talk about.
I'm not saying Cashmere is his friend. It's okay, basically people he's trying to kiss ass to, Decap and Cashmere, and then his friends. It's just dishonest, bro. They've all had beef with him. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Show me where. Show me where they've actually had beef that wasn't synthesized.
Publishing and the back end and all the machine and the mechanisms that they've created for us, then he's not legit. Because that's the only thing they see is Timbaland's only definition of a producer. To me, I grew up liking Ryan Leslie. He was an independent.
Hey, Busy.
And he showed me that you can be...
Hey, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Art Vandalay. Appreciate that, man.
Creative, but still do business stuff. And you're one of those rare polymaths. I was saying that you're both creative and business. It's so... I've been on high levels with my mentor. Shout out to Chris Moyer. He was my mentor back in 2020 to about 2022. We were
God damn it, dude.
Doing a lot of deal flow. I was his business partner.
Oh, I think we got to skip past this. He's just talking. He's just going, dude.
Comes from, why am I chasing the opportunity when I'm creating the opportunity? It made no sense to me. It's like working backwards. And no shade to anybody. On Clubhouse, there's a lot of public speaking. And it was the golden era of what social media really is. It was hearing people's true thoughts, no filter. I was in
Oh, wait, maybe we're missing him falling asleep, bro. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, somebody...
Mars and
Hold
all
on.
those folks.
Wait, no. Sorry, we don't want to miss DJ Payne falling asleep though. Hold up.
We were doing a lot of deal flow. I was his business partner at the time, and
Okay, we gotta keep a lookout because supposedly DJ Payne falls asleep.
we're trying to get deals with Snoop and like Saweetie, I think at one point, and who else was on that? And Mars, my guy Mars, and all those folks, and Rants from 1500 or nothing. So we were aiming for the top, like with this Web3 stuff. And what it showed me is like, if this is where opportunity comes from, why am I chasing the opportunity when I'm creating the opportunity? It made no sense to me. It's like working backwards, and no shade to anybody.
60 Minutes, I think. Okay.
There's a lot of public speaking, and it was the golden era of what social media really is. It was hearing people's true thoughts, no filter.
Me at the 8:35
I was
a.m.
public
meeting.
speaking about business stuff, completely irrelevant from music stuff. In another room that spawned, this lady just expressed that she needed help with this deal that she got. So it was up in, I think, Denver, Colorado, if I'm not mistaken, with the MLB. She had this huge event. It was called Field Day. This is straight out of the pandemic, by the way. So it was the first time people getting back together. And it was
my God.
In a whole MLB field. And it had a whole pitch deck and everything. I think I sent it to the Telegram group. And it has...
It's crazy how you do everything but music. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how I have a song with 2 million plays. What's the most plays one of your song has, Slash the Slayer? It's funny how people will say that, but they never fucking, like, they will never do any amount of research. You know, I just don't post music on my channel. Because that's not what people are here for. They're here for the fucking commentary. They're here for the reviews. They're here for the news. Why would I post my fucking music on here? Unless I got, like, an absolute banger. I'm not posting that shit here. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Busy. Okay. You gotta clarify, bro. You gotta clarify, man. I mean, Busy's done some music, man. He's done some music, man. He's done this banger here. Sadly, it's not uploaded anymore, though. So, you know, this is the only place you can hear it, which is fucking crazy. You can hear Busy's best song on my channel exclusively. That should be my ringtone. That would actually be a really good idea.
Snoop on the bill. It had, I think Beyonce was on the bill, Alicia Keys, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and see the actual lineup. They were willing to pay thousands of dollars for custom music. And so I could have taken an opportunity and just been like selfish and whatever. But I said, I knew that my guy Mars he wanted to do something big. He wanted to create like a We Are the World for his era. And I said, this is your time to shine. He was just talking about this. And I was like, this is the perfect time to do it.
He's killing me here, dude.
With that girl. But the opportunity was random. It wasn't like I signed up for a website. I didn't go to some magical place. It just appeared out of thin air, you know? Once I realized like opportunity is what we create, I don't like relying on other people for opportunity. I've been burnt too many.
Okay. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. This is getting... Let's look at when Payne starts. Bro, you can't even get through this. Yeah, what was the question? Seriously.
I think, you know, once you realize there's 5 motivations of producers, wealth is the first motivation. Health is the second motivation.
I don't know about you guys. When I started making music, man, I made it because I fucking liked it, dude. I made it because I liked it. I think he's talking about himself here.
Social status, that's the one most people chase. Power and...
See, that's another reason why Busy does these, like, streams with, or not streams, these videos with Payne, or like, he tries to pay for interviews and stuff like that. Social status, dude. Social status. Social, what do they call it? There's another word for it. Social something, whatever.
Mastery. That's what I teach. But most people in the music industry, they want social status. They want to work with Drake because Drake makes them cooler. They want to work with Drake because Drake will make them cool in front of girls, and then they'll get the girls' attention. And then it's like, once you already found the girl that you want and you have the family that you want, you're not motivated by like validate.
Social currency. Yeah. Bro, I feel like this is kind of revealing. Are these motivating factors for you guys? I mean, maybe money is a little bit of a motivating factor, but like at the end of the day, dude, like I don't know if I'm gonna sell the beat I make. I don't know if anything is gonna happen to it. Like you have to fucking love it to really like take it to the point where you're trying to do it for a living, you know?
Things anymore. It doesn't motivate you. As me. I don't want to speak for other people, but as me, it doesn't motivate me. And so that's why I take the path I take. And it's completely different than everybody. I would rather have no competition than try to compete for, you know, X, Y, and Z spots on the XYZ album. It just doesn't... I can go deeper.
Yeah, you're in the wrong field if you're doing this for money. You might as well just get a normal job if you want money, dude. That's going to be more consistent and predictable.
But that's kind of where my philosophy comes from. I've worked with billion-dollar brands. You know, the Near Protocol. In fact, the Razer computer that crashed is called the Razer Blade. And we did that's a billion-dollar company. We did back
I remember that. Yeah, you have a partnership.
Right.
You had a partnership. I don't know if it's ongoing.
The one that crashed. Okay.
No.
Wasn't he fundraising for a streaming computer recently?
Ongoing. It was about 3 years, but that was longer than Metro. You know, we had Metro Boomin on the campaigns, Dead Mouse, Sunny Digital, Murder Beats. I can show you guys the pitch deck where I pitched them on literally creating opportunity. That's why I said I'm not going to chase placements. I'm going to create placements. And
Jesus, dude.
You know, in the meantime, I'll pull it up. Actually, once I got the first deal from Carolina.
Yes, I'm not going to chase placements because they're not going to give them to me. I'm gonna make them though.
I forgot her last name. Forgive me, Caroline. But she's from Hello Creative. Linked me up with Razor the first time because I was okay. It's such a long story, but basically I was competing with Native Instruments and competing with Image Line for their own keyword of FL Studio. They didn't. Oh, wow. They couldn't even beat the content that we were making. So it's like, can't beat them, join them type of thing. So they brought me on.
Image Line. Okay, I will bet my life that Image Line could beat the content you're making. I will take that to my deathbed, dude. I will take that. There's no way, dude.
To push the Razor campaign because they were going to use me to get the keyword for FL Studio, if that makes sense, for the Razor Blade instead of trying to spend money on ads. Me and you can understand that game, but like to the average viewer, they don't understand this. That's why it's hard to communicate what we do behind the scenes. But yeah, I mean, just take those simple things. You know, I work with $4 billion brands. Not to overtalk you, is I work with Razor Music, Near Protocol with my mentor, $7 billion company, Sweetwater, $1 billion company.
Yeah, Busy basically be like, anyways, long story short, and then he yaps for 30 minutes.
Avid, who makes Pro Tools, $1 billion company. And you should have saw. I wish you were there to see the. Do you remember when Pro Tools made its comeback with Devon and them? It was like Help Me Devon and Wavy Wayne and all them. But if you guys saw this, not you, but if people listening to this video saw the Zoom call, they would see that I was organizing the whole thing. I was raising everybody's value.
Not to overtalk you. Payne's like, huh?
I was talking about them like they're the greatest content creators in the world because they are. And I was making sure that their value was understood and that we're all going to make sure we equally get the value out of it. So I'm naturally a deal maker.
Yeah, I have affiliate links with Amazon. I'm partnered with $1 trillion company. Is what I'm saying.
You're behind the scenes. You know, I just want to see people win. It's just I don't understand why people keep trying to tear down. I guess that's the tricky part. So yeah, I went on.
We're artists, and so we're not above all the weird artist stuff. You know, on our podcast, we're always talking about betrayal and artists switching up on us.
Betrayal!
So hot and cold all the time. And, you know, as that's happening, I'm like, I'm talking about it, but I am that. I have weird tendencies. Producers, we're artists. We do weird stuff all the time. Producers are weirdos.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys could really see at home, but this is the pitch deck that I pitched to Razor back in, you know, whatever year this is. Mm-hmm. And I want to show people an important slide because one of the slides, of course I'm not...
Bro has 2 contradictory complexes, victim complex, why people hate me, and 2 superiority complex, average viewer doesn't understand. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna find it. But
hit the like button if you haven't, guys. Come on, we got 271 watching, 47 likes. Come on.
Basically, in the pitch deck, it talks about, and this is me with a lot of can y'all see that? With industry producers who produce 10 billion streams in one room. These are the guys: Go Grizz, Diego Ave, Jay Swish, Nasmore, and Brick Neme. You know,
is he wearing a fucking suit there?
You know, I was in LA, and then here's the campaign with Razor. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's me, Metro, you know, Noisia. That's the one I keep forgetting, Noisia. And here's the CEO of Razor. Oops, sorry. Here's the CEO of Razor. CEO.
I forget about Noisia.
Spectrasonics and them. So I.
Do you believe me? Do you believe me? I'm important. Do you believe me yet? Look at all these pictures. Look at them.
So opportunities from scratch is what I'm saying. But in this pitch deck, I talked about it's not just about me. It's about having, whenever I pitch these companies, and I'll shut up about this, is instead of me using my audience, like, hey, you can reach 1 million subscribers, I'll say, let me join forces with DJ Payne 1, let me join forces with Wavy Wayne, Help Me Devon, Decap, Irko. All of us combined have a reach of 10 million, 20 million. Wouldn't a company want to reach as...
Let's be honest, you don't really have a reach of 1 million, Busy. It's dead. Do you actually make music? Bro, like... I hate when people ask this, bro. Like, just do, like, the slightest amount of research, man. Just do the slightest amount of research. I'm just gonna, real quick here, so people can stop fucking asking this goddamn question, dude. I mean, yeah, I make music. I was working on a beat earlier today. I don't know what you want from me, bro. That's not what people are here to watch.
Many people as possible, then just reach 1 million people out of 20 million.
No, it's smart. I mean, if on my end, because you have reached out to me with different opportunities before, and it's appreciated. You know, it's just good coalition building.
Oh, thank you. See, I forgot. I just do so much random stuff. I forgot. But I don't want to ever make people feel obliged. I just want us to receive the value as opposed to Facebook or Google. It's like we are the ones doing the hard work.
I wrote down actually 3 reasons why I think, and it's something that I think...
Bro, they lied, bro. Where's Payne falling asleep at?
We kind of might have in common. 3 reasons why we might be considered corny.
Yeah, the smile's freaky, dude. It's just like... Look like you haven't just murdered somebody. Okay.
producer community now. I think one reason is because we're nerds. Like when we have these conversations.
Which distributor I go with? Honestly, I don't fucking know, bro. Like they basically all are scummy. Like CD Baby seemed like maybe a good one to go with, but then I think they just got bought out by like Universal or something like that. So I don't know, man. I really don't even know at this point. You're gonna lose no matter what. 1420 is where he drifts off, Weaver. Okay, I guess I had seen that already.
Honestly, you more than me. You get more in the weeds of the abstract, but I tend to rant and get like I wasn't supposed to be a nerd. I was a juvenile delinquent.
DistroKid's pretty fucking shitty. Like if you need customer support, good luck, dude. You're gonna be waiting weeks. You're gonna be waiting weeks and weeks. They also they did like union busting recently. They will take down your music for botting even if you haven't bought it. That also happens with TuneCore too.
1.8 GPA. Somehow I ended up in college by the skin of my teeth.
Why is Payne softballing? That's what I was saying. He's sweeping for him. You know, he's cleaning up his mess. He's just
through an academic probationary program, and I realized that I actually liked reading, and so I kind of adapt to that environment. And now I'm a nerd, and I use weird words. And you look at the average producer, content creator, and they don't talk like you. They don't talk like me.
I hope God not.
Framework that we come from, and I wonder if that alienates people. It's like a USP at the same time as an idiosyncrasy that might, like, there I go, an idiosyncrasy. It's a weird shit that we do that might turn people off.
It sounds simple, but once I understand,
Payne sweeping is the reason for Busy smiling. Busy's like, keep it up, dude. And Payne's just over there like.
Concept of entropy, it all made sense. And once you understand the parable,
yeah. There you go. There you go. That's some nerdy shit.
Yeah, but this is biblical. I want people to understand how simple it is to understand what you're saying. Even Jesus said it.
Oh my God, dude. Anything but answering the real question.
It's funny because I say we're nerds, and you go, well, once I grappled with the reality of entropy.
Yeah,
of course. There you go.
It's just they need to be educated. It's like if we have a duty of being, there's a book called E-Myth too by Michael Gerber that you guys can read about this same concept. The reason
I actually have some interesting information, guys. I'm gonna dig into a bit more. Maybe I shouldn't reveal it. I will say this. Okay, I've gotten some information that Busy's been scamming with his courses. At least one of them. Basically it has public videos in it. You pay money and there's public YouTube videos of his in it. So I actually might buy the course and then I don't know, I might dive into it either on stream or in a video or something. I don't know, basically, but it makes a lot of sense why he looks up to Ty Lopez.
Pyramid is so pronounced in America is because there's a centralized point at the top. That point goes into 3 points, let's say, and those 3 points go into 10 points.
No, it's not the $500 one. No, I would never. If that was the case, hey, I'll just let it. I'll just let it. Fuck it. You can scam, man. I'm not paying $500.
It's all a pyramid of energy. And the same thing when Jesus said, you know, the man who sows seed into a field, it might land on.
SoundCloud might be a good option for distribution, just because. I mean, SoundCloud's not the best, but in terms of shady company behavior, they're kind of way above the rest. But customer support's not great there. That's like the main downside, really.
A rock, and it grows up and it gets plucked away by a bird. You might throw your seed into a soil and it grows up to be a huge tree. You might throw your seed and then, you know, what did it say? The devil comes by and does something to it or something like that. The point is that we can sow 1,000 seeds, but maybe only 6 turn into a tree. And I learned from an old, writer, I think it was Hermes Trismegistus, if I'm not mistaken, in the Paramander. He wrote, every tree comes from a seed, but every seed doesn't turn into a tree. In other words, the probability that a DJ Payne one can exist,
I'm throwing my seed all the time.
Can exist. We're probably 100. You saw the whole group of powerful people. So
yeah, that's basically kind of the thing with Busy. You always feel like you're at an MLM. Yeah, a multi-level marketing company.
Let's say there's 200 of us out of how many people make videos and stuff? Do you think, or are producers in general?
Millions.
And then you got 5,000 or so content creators, and then you got the top of the top, which is maybe 200. If that's 200 is way overboard. No, it's not.
Did you order anything?
What, at Amazon? Yeah.
It's a lot tight.
Okay, just bring it in.
Okay.
Thanks.
Not really a real number. But anyway, then you got the people who are in the top of the top, but they are the ones that actually take action. That's what scared me to death, making that group. There was only about 6 people that would actually take action. I'm like, do you guys understand there's power in this room? Like, we could literally make a decision and change the world right now. And only 6 people would take action. That's what scared me to death. Because I'm like, this is the best of the best, and the best of the best doesn't even care to be great. Then that made me realize people are born to be what they're going to be.
Oh
and that's what I meant by entropy. There's naturally going to be people at the top, naturally people
just say a whole bunch of nothing, dude,
under them, and then naturally people who are working to be the next rung of the pyramid, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know if that's a truth or not.
And I think right around that time is when...
I'm gonna break my arm.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, I think this one's for... Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So anyways, when that cut out was right around the time that DJ Payne fell asleep. Okay, I guess we'll move on to the next thing. All right, 1 second here. Okay, I'm not sure the quality of this one here, but we'll try it out. What I learned from losing my biggest client ever. The thumbnail's kind of hilarious. What I learned from losing my biggest client ever. Losing clients sucks. I would know. I feel like he's really like banging us on the head there with the title and the thumbnail, dude. Just like, can you make it any more obvious? What I learned was that losing clients sucks. Okay? Let's see.
I talk a whole lot on this channel about the lifeblood of what we do is return clients and treating people as well.
His name
as
is
we
recording.
Can, because
this guy's name is. God damn
we
it.
are.
Why it's not pausing?
So close
Pause.
to becoming.
Okay. Recording Studio Loser. Very interesting name there.
Becoming irrelevant. That it's scary. On the flip side of that, what happens when they don't come back? Back at the table. I haven't sat
When are people gonna learn
in a while. The end of the year always gets crazy busy.
Why
but
is it lagging, bro? Hold up. Okay, maybe that'll be better now. Close some tabs. The intro cards like that. Just nah, man. Nah, it's not it.
Had this happen to me, and I wanted to sit down and kind of talk to you guys because it is one of the things that
YouTube
comes
makes
up
their videos
every
laggy
now
if you
and
use
then.
ad block. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But what do I do? What do I do? Like,
Well, what do we do?
We either have to sit through ads. I'm gonna have to buy. Maybe I could just buy YouTube Premium. I mean, it's not like a lot of money. I'm not gonna do it on the stream though.
When people just don't come back, or when you kind of get screwed out of something. So I can kind of speak from experience on this one because I definitely felt myself kind of slip into those.
Bro, should we just sit through the ads? This is really laggy though. Oh, let me turn it off. Let me see if that fixes things. Bro, this like music in the background, it's like so inspirational.
Thoughts that I the advice that
it did stop lagging now. It's not lagging now after I turned it off. I think they might be correct. Never mind, it's lagging again.
You guys, I wasn't necessarily taking it in the moment, and I had quickly realized that. So, a quick backstory. This is an artist that I've worked with a lot. I had mixed a whole lot of their stuff. It's not like I'm confused about what this person wants or what their view is for their end product. It's 20 plus songs that we've worked on together. To the point where this artist, they know what microphone they like, they know what effects they like, they know.
That video made me
we're in
respect
each other's
B2B a little
heads.
more. How did that make you respect B2B more? I need to understand that. I can't wrap my head around that.
And so
Well, I mean, it's one thing that background music back yet. No, god damn it. Okay, I think we're back. Did we lose it? The stream's still going. Wait, no, it's not over. I don't think it's over. Okay, I think we're good. Oh my god, we almost lost it there. That was a close one. That was a close one. I ended the Twitch stream though. Bro, they still have not fixed my internet. I need to call them. All right.
typically when I send off a mix, I'm 1 or 2 mixes and then we're done.
Yeah, this is not good. I think it's time. F on Twitch. Yeah, no. Okay, new video. Hold on. Just over-explaining, bro. Over-explaining. Why you don't need social media to succeed in music? This is definitely a lie. Let's find out what he's saying. Yeah, exactly. There's no real meat on that.
Subway did what?
Okay, we're gonna let the ads play. Maybe while the ads are playing, I'm gonna sign up for premium.
Any size, that's a screaming good deal.
Rated M to AL.
Together.
What does Silent Bob know about music? Funny.
I posted a video a couple of days ago entitled, I released 115 songs, here are the 5 biggest lessons I've learned. Or something.
I'm gonna buy premium while we're doing this.
And I got a decent amount of feedback or questions from people about the 5th point, in which I talked about boosting your signal or investing your money into ads and playlisting.
I think we're okay.
I wanted to make a little video exploring, with no real plan, my thoughts around this and some sort of suggestions for if this was in any way interesting to you. But before I dive into that, I also want to just tackle, there was a specific comment I got from somebody.
I'm gonna buy premium while we're watching this.
Pull it up. And it actually illustrated a very interesting belief, I think, that holds a lot of people back here. It's this guy, General4452. He said something like, great points, I completely agree, but some people just don't want to play the social media game. Like myself, I don't.
Well, it depends what you mean by social media, I guess, because like YouTube is, you literally watch YouTube for a living. I kind of don't. I mean, I post videos that are not, maybe a portion of it, Premium is a scam. Nah, I'm paying for it. I'm doing it. Let's see, renew.
I want to spam people. Hey guys.
Oh, anyways, what I was saying, like if you're talking about like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, yeah, you could probably live without using social media, like in that. But YouTube is technically a social media too. So, I don't know. I mean, if you're trying to succeed in music, it couldn't really hurt. I wouldn't spend a lot of time on it though.
Blah 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 blah. Even if it's authentic. And he basically goes on to say that consistency in music without consistency on social media is a waste of energy, in his opinion. And blah, blah, blah. He goes on to say a bunch of other quite interesting things about not hating the player or hating the game and such. But I wanted to look at this.
What the hell is the Grey J desktop app, Tim? I don't think you explained it to me.
Because my response to him was, I see where you're coming from.
Okay, I'm starting the trial.
I disagree.
We're getting premium right now, guys.
That is. And I wouldn't have necessarily always thought or believed this, but I think particularly over the past couple of years,
we're premium, guys. We're premium.
How, frankly,
let's go.
You don't really need to do that much social media. Now, I'm going to explain.
You're now premium.
Why that is, probably in a little bit more depth as this video goes on. But for starters, I just want to get it across the fact that I don't really do that much social media. Sure, I'm talking to you now on this YouTube channel, but
okay, so wait, this guy supposedly got added to 284,000 Spotify playlists this year? Hold on a second. I'm not saying he's capping, but fuck, this is an hour long, bro. How? I really want to know this. Using Submit Hub?
Now, the way that Submit Hub works is you upload a release.
This is a terrible idea, dude. Like, you know what your chances are of getting added on Submit Hub? It's just a way to fucking grift money, basically. You're not getting added to anything on Submit Hub. That's crazy. Bro, he's got to be lying. 284,000 Spotify playlists? Hold on a second.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Tash Teaches. I'm Tash, and in today's video I wanted to do a deep dive into how I advertise my music. I posted
we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this first before we go to the other one.
About 8-ish days.
There's a new BWB video. There's always a new BWB video, man.
Ago, entitled "Why You Don't Need Social Media to Succeed in Music," whatever that meant.
Okay, hold on. I want to see like the credential here, or proof.
My music in real time. So without further ado, let's jump right in, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So I am in my Spotify for Artists right here, and you can see that I have pretty.
It's kind of sus, dude. How many playlists? 284,000 playlists, 8 million streams. I feel like you would get more streams from that many playlists, but I guess it kind of, I don't know.
Consistent streaming numbers all throughout the year. This is the last year. On average, it seems to be ranging from about, say, it's always the lowest.
284,000.
So maybe like between 12,000 and 21,000 streams a day. That is across.
Happy New Year from NYC.
Hey, Happy New Year, Tony Black. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I didn't notice this. Okay, there we go. We're fixed now. No, I'm not popping Adderall. I probably should, though. I mean, I don't have any, but I do have severe ADHD. Thank you for the $10, Tony. Appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm just chugging coffee, basically. I already drank 2 cups. I'm wired.
The huge amount of songs that I actually have. So if we actually put up my Spotify,
Maybe I'll speed them up a bit.
Have a lot of songs up. I think I've got about 116 now, many of which I have put in this playlist here, which are releases on my label, Glitter Cowboy. But if we go to my profile, you can see that many of these songs have done very, very well. So I've got some tracks here that have got 10 million, 3 million, 2 million. I think in total I've got about 15 songs with 1 million streams or more now.
I'm curious the quality of his music. Bro, my mic is too low. Okay, I'll turn this down a little bit. Okay, let's see. What was it? Tashes? I was added to 62,000 playlists. I'll send you the screenshot. Yeah, I mean, your music's really good, Tom. I mean, I haven't heard this guy's music, so I don't know. 245,000 monthly... Bro, what? Wait. That seems like a stark difference between what he just showed in the video. Does it not? Interesting. I'm really surprised. Like, this is, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is it bad? I don't know. I can't really, I'm not really like a tastemaker of that genre. I can't really say it's ass.
Somebody asked me the other day, why are they all not in popular? And popular takes into account...
At least it's not generic trap. I don't know. I think I would prefer generic trap over that.
What's popular right now, i.e. what is getting more streams than the others right now. So even this one right here, this was a track that came out a couple of...
Okay,
of this all, and that is...
So I'm gonna skip through the video, kind of.
There is a thing called SPI, Spotify Popularity Index. And, you know, the Spotify Popularity Index is one of those kind of things that's a little bit murky, a little bit hidden behind smoke and mirrors, because they obviously don't want to tell you exactly what the answers are to the burning questions we all have. But I've gone ahead and asked here in pretty poor English to Perplexity, what is it that kicks in? I seem to get a pretty consistent answer to this, and this tracks in line with what I have experienced. But basically, you have a...
Let's see... popularity index. I've never really heard about this before.
Score. And I'm actually just going to go here to an interface that I created for myself, which just checks my index. So this is the popularity index of my profile, i.e. Tash. I have a 43, and this is of my latest song, which has a 26. So if we go back to here, we can see that tracks...
Bro, I feel like this is such a toxic way for like algorithms to work, you know? Like, one thing I do like about TikTok is it gives you a chance even if you have no followers, you know? You can have no following and you can put out a video and it could still, there's potential it could blow up. It'll try to show it to people.
That have within a 0 to 20 are generally new or have very low engagement. In general, most people's tracks will be...
So basically, if your song is not doing well already, like just based off of like your built-in audience, then it's not going to fucking do anything with it.
Between like a 0 and a 5. Like most of the people who I talk to who have like 10 monthly listeners, even 100 monthly listeners, they have 0. There's like no popularity. There is nothing happening with their music on Spotify. Here, 21 to 50, this is of course the range that my new song is currently in. This range indicates moderate popularity. Tracks may have some consistent plays, but are not widely recognized or included in major playlists. And here's the kicker. Really, the majority of us aren't going to go...
Like, this system is just built to make like major labels succeed, is it not? Like, people were doing payola to get in major playlists. Essentially, you're gonna succeed.
Go anywhere in here. This is more for the Ed Sheerans and you know, all of the top-notch artists. But here under 51 to 70, songs...
Okay, a high SPI can enhance an artist's visibility on Spotify, leading to better placement editorial playlists. So basically, if you are a major label artist, you're more likely to get put into a better, like, into place, like, editorial placements and shit like that. Like it has nothing to do with your actual popularity. It's just the fact that Spotify will rank you higher, essentially. Does that make sense, guys?
In this range relatively
basically the rich get richer. Like it's pretty fucked up.
popular, likely to be featured in playlists. A decent level of listener engagement and maybe climbing in popularity. I imagine that like my biggest hits, which is Sophia's.
Okay, so I think we understand the Spotify popularity index. Let's go past that.
Spotify's algorithm has to share your music with them through a variety of means, whether that's through Spotify radio, and radio can also just be like at the end of a song, your song comes on and plays to other people who maybe Spotify has figured out might want to listen to your music. It may also be in algorithmic playlists like Release Radar or Discover Weekly. And actually, let's see if they mention it here. I think, let's see, what playlists kick in at different SP.
Okay, let's skip ahead a bit. I don't know if I can sit through.
A lot of streams.
I don't know if I can sit through a majority of this.
You want, when you put out a new song, for it to get streams.
Yeah, I'm not even really surprised by the information. That actually makes sense from using it.
Without you spending money on it. The irony is that you're going to need to spend some money on it. Or, by all means, go and create a shit ton of organic free content and learn the trends, learn how to play the algorithm so that you can get your music heard in an organic free way. I don't want to do that. I have no interest in sitting there trying to figure out what the latest trends are on TikTok so that I can put my new song behind the correct dance move of the day so that I can... I have no interest in that. So I understand that in order for me to grow my music career, quite like if I had a landscaping business or if I had, I don't know, a real estate business, I can't just sit around at home and expect for A, houses to just turn up.
Yeah, on top of that, you're competing with Spotify's fake artists too. Yeah, I have a video about that.
In my portfolio, and B, for buyers to rock up and be curious about it. I need to do a little bit of work to get out there and get my name known so that when people have the option presented to them of what it is that they want to listen to, that I am an option. And also that people will then actually pick me because not just am I an option, but they feel the veracity and the authenticity of the music that I've created. Anyway, all this to say, you need to get your SPI up. And so this guy here, it doesn't matter if he puts out a new song, nobody's going to hear it other than the people.
SBI maxing, guys. We need to do some SBI maxing.
Who he absolutely brings through to this. So he may send it through to somebody on WhatsApp and say, check out the new song. And I never listen to a new song. Maybe once out of 100 will somebody just send me a song on WhatsApp and be like, yo, listen to my new song. Why? Why should I listen to your song? So many people do that all the time.
Who cares? Just make good music. Bro, do you not understand? Making good music is not enough. That's the whole point. Making good music is not enough. It's more so about marketing and promotion.
Because this is a really important thing to understand in terms of how do I get my 250,000 monthly listeners around there. It fluctuates between around 245 to 270 depending on if I have a new song out, whatever. How do I get those streams? I'm not really advertising unless I have a new track out.
Okay, so I get the idea here. He's got some weird suggestions though. Using Submit Hub for playlisting. You might as well just be throwing your money into your trash can. Diving into Submit Hub, choosing playlists. Bro, half of this is about Submit Hub. That's crazy. This guy must have spent like $1 million on Submit Hub. Let's see, power of ads and engagement. So you're probably better off paying for ads via Spotify than you are for Submit Hub. Let's see, deep linking and playlist strategies. I don't really know what that is. We'll skip over that. Setting up ads with Hype Edit. Okay, let's see. Let's do the social media thing here.
The funny thing is,
why you don't need social media to succeed in music.
I don't think the majority of you even know my music. Sometimes I talk about my music on this channel and people are like, oh, you make music? And probably a lot of you think of me as some sort of
I thought you were just a yapper.
Teacher, educator guy, and that's what I do. But no, I'm a full-time music producer, and I've had an immense amount of success with that. As I said in the other video, I've had 70 million streams on...
All right, we got it, bro.
...in the past that would say to me, like, Lex, we really want to help push...
You need to be hot? Yeah, or you got to do videos about reviewing croissants.
...your career, but you need to do more social media.
I do not think YouTube is a better platform to get your music heard. I think the best option, to be honest, is doing some sort of gimmick on TikTok. Like either rage bait people or something insane. You got to do some sort of bait via TikTok. That's your best bet if you want to not spend money and blow up, in my opinion. Let me know if you need examples. I can show you some examples. I just don't want to deter too much from what we're doing.
You need to be making engaging content. And frankly, even 5 or 6, 7 years ago, before things got as social media-y as they have now, according to public perception of what you need to do to be a successful artist, I remember just being like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do this. I don't want to sit down.
Nah, I don't use TikTok to market my own music. So the way I got my start was with SoundCloud when it first started. I actually had about 25K followers on SoundCloud before I even started doing YouTube.
On and work out what to post,
I used to grind out SoundCloud super hard. I'd post a new song every week. Then eventually it started getting put into the explore section of trip hop, and then I kind of got a little bit of a following doing that. and then kind of just kept grinding that for like a long time. But then I was like started like thinking like, oh shit, if SoundCloud dies, because there was like a concern about it dying like at least like 5 years ago. I was like, I should diversify more. So I kind of got into Spotify and YouTube also. That's how I'm here.
And so I have had some pretty good engagement on social media upon occasion. And that would be because the only time...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. Are we back or did it end? Okay, I connected it to my hotspot until the internet's fixed. Is the stream working? Did it end? Okay, hold on. Let me try to disconnect the hotspot now. The internet's probably good now. Okay. Alright, turn off the hotspot. Okay. Okay, I think we're steady now. Oh, I'm frozen. Hold up. Alright, hold on a second here. Okay, there we go. Jesus, dude. Bro, Spectrum is the worst, man. Bro, this is so trash. Okay, we're back. Yeah, basically it fucking just cancels the stream if it's like disconnected for too long. So that's like sometimes like what I've been trying to do lately, if that happens, I will connect my hotspot real quick and try to like hold it over until it comes back. That's what I did there for a minute. Okay, we're back. Jesus Christ, dude. Maybe I should try Starlink or something.
Haven't ever been consistent with social media. Even like a couple of weeks ago, I said for the millionth time, like, you know what?
Well, you definitely don't need social media to succeed in music if you're gonna fucking spend a bunch of money on ads and like try to get placements, you know, like playlist placements.
I've changed my opinion about social media. I'm going to be consistent now. I did a post 3 days in a row, and I didn't post again for another couple of weeks because, frankly, I don't give a fuck.
Well, part of the problem with trying to promote via like social media, like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, is their posts, especially if you're linking to, you know, outside platforms, or it's gonna try to hide it. Essentially, it's just like, ooh, you're linking to an outside platform. No thanks. Spotify link? No, we're not gonna show that to anybody.
That being said, I still get millions of streams on my songs. Not all of them, mind, as I've explained in the previous video.
Again? It's doing it again? My God. This is some bullshit. Is it coming back? God damn it, dude. Might be getting DDoSed. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. Bro, hopefully it's steady. It's weird. Okay, I think we're good now.
I can't really tell which ones that's going to happen to. But the key is that if you want people to hear your music...
We got 1/4 of that sentence. So part of the problem with social media is they throttle the view on your posts if you're linking to an outside platform. Also, viewers are less likely to engage with them. And basically, if you're going to run ads via Spotify or some sort of trying to get paid for like playlist placements and stuff like that, you don't need social media. It's probably a wasted effort.
You need them to hear your music. If making social media posts, if making Twitter or Instagram or TikTok reels is
Instagram might help.
Actually getting people to listen to your music, then you're kind of wasting your time anyway. It does take a pretty decent amount of time to make content.
Hey man, even if I'm a professional YouTuber, I can't do shit about Spectrum having shitty internet. Like if this keeps up, I'm just gonna see if I can get another internet provider, because like this is ridiculous.
So if you're not actually creating some kind of funnel for those people upon checking your Instagram or whatever, blah, 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 to actually go and listen to your music, yeah, what's the fucking point of that? So this is why I said to this wonderful gentleman, General 4452, that no, and I'm actually going to read my exact response to this chap. I said that I see where you're coming from, but I totally disagree. If you run ads and do playlisting, you don't even really need to do social media posting. You want people to listen to your music.
Well, the thing is, you don't even like. You're not even really gonna have like a majority of those people are not even gonna go follow you on social media. You're gonna have a dead social media.
So all you have to
there's like a 1 minute delay now when between the chat. The chat's gonna be delayed because of that. I can't really do anything about that.
do is get them to do that. Ads are very powerful. It can scale as much as you can invest. Now, I also said in the video the other day that if you don't have any money or if you don't want to invest in it, well, ads aren't really going to work because you have to actually pay money. But money, time, whatever. Do you want to go and
again? Again, dude? For fuck's sake. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna open this thing up while I'm waiting. Fuck, man. All right, oh, we're back. We're back again. I wonder if I'm getting DDoSed. Because this is like happening a lot. Are we back now? Okay, I think we're back now. Okay, let's see.
Instagram that you don't enjoy doing, or would you perhaps try and find some avenue to invest in your music? Okay, now my spidey senses are tingling here that there's something else that I should jump into, which is the fact that there's a very important question that you must ask about sharing your music, and that is, okay, this incredible experience of unity with God, whatever. Okay, forget that for now.
Unity with God.
To your music. This is a bigger question. Is it because you want to have a career in music? Is it because you want to actually have financial remuneration from your efforts creatively? Because if so, that's fine.
Again! A fucking again! Brother. Mighty Christ. People are saying it's back and it's already dead again. Are we back? No. God damn it. Hope the stream's not ending. It is a proxy war. It's a proxy war with my goddamn internet. Come on. Okay, I think we're back. Restart request. I could restart it, but I'm gonna lose all my viewership then. Okay, I think it's good now. Now it's doing 21,000 kbps. So yeah, my monitor hasn't come in yet, but I have this this stand to hold up 2 monitors here. I figured I'd open this up while we're waiting for the internet to stop being shitty. Okay, I think we're good now. Quit the biz, bro. I know.
And that is one.
Should.
However, I'm going to be real with you. It's not super financially viable to.
Also, I got a present for my girlfriend. Late present. Taco vs Burrito, the card game for me and my daughter.
Successful artist from streaming numbers alone. Shocker. I know you probably didn't know that. Or music sales. Although again, I would say there's a couple of caveats there. That if you go and play the game, grassroots, actually network with people, build fan bases, the old 1,000 true fans and all that, it's quite possible to do that. But most people aren't going to do that. And
your best bet, to be honest, if you're trying to play the social media game, here I'll show you somebody who does it really well, in my opinion. It's not even, I don't even have fiber, dude. I can't even get fiber. Or this guy does it really well. He watches my channel sometimes, I think. Low Vibe, bro, he does this really well, dude. Like he basically posts like really good like remixes and shit like that, and then they will actually get traction. Like the trick is like to post like videos. You know, you want to post videos. That's what's gonna perform the best.
Just a matter of time, so baby,
It's not my favorite work from him, but hold on, let me pull up another one. Let's see. Yeah, this guy does a pretty good job. Wait, how can this be jazz? This guy does a pretty good job, like promoting via Twitter, in my opinion. It's not impossible.
Frankly, I don't do that. You know, I've made around about $600,000 now, like just through Tash as a project. But I'm gonna be real with you, a large amount of that has been through coaching. I say large, probably like, you know, I don't know, some percentage of that has been through coaching. A big percentage of that also was touring, playing gigs. I would be paid between $2,000 to $3,000 on average for DJing for an hour and a half. So that adds up. Streaming though, streaming and purchases, with all my millions of streams, I probably only make like $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 every quarter. I can't really be totally sure about that because frankly I'm not very good at tracking the numbers. Let's say between $3,000 and $5,000 if I actually add up all of the sources of that revenue.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I think he's just going on and on. You know what time it is?
What the fuck?
Okay, let's find the next thing. You don't have to dance on TikTok. The best thing to do actually is to do some sort of gimmick or like trick people. You gotta bait people into it. I mean, it's corny, but
what would a rapper do without the music?
Okay, so we're gonna try a Kyle Beats video here. I got recommended this one recently. Rappers versus producers, who makes the better song?
What would a rapper do without the music producer? No.
Wait, did we watch this? I think I might have watched this one already. Hold on, let me see.
You guys officially have one.
Nah, I've seen this one already. Fuck, never mind. Hold up. I thought I hadn't seen this before. Okay, well, we have another Kyle Beats video here. If we're starting over selling beats in 2025, here's exactly what to do. Here we go, guys. This is information we've been waiting for.
If I had to start over in 2025 and rely on selling beats for a living, this is what I would do. I used to sell beats for a living back before I had any following, no one knew who I was. I was at zero. I was just messaging people on Instagram, but that doesn't work anymore. So I want to give you guys new strategies that I think would work.
Bro, Kyle, I mean, hate him if you want. He makes for some good content. Whether or not his content is good, he makes for some good content.
And what I would try if I had to start over today. Let's go through them. Step 1, have beats that don't suck. Let's start with YouTube. It's an active
Or he's using an SM7B without the cover, and it looks so fucking weird.
Platform, and daily new people are coming up constantly. It's one of the only platforms where you can find new people. And the main thing you want to focus on is getting
Why watch Kyle at all? He's so fake. That's what makes it good, in my opinion.
People's homepage. The first thing I would try would be long videos with creative titles. I have 2 examples right here.
But how's that gonna work for selling beats?
This one's more of a lo-fi example. Obviously, if you have trap beats, it won't be the same type of feel. This video is an hour and 19 minutes long. Long videos, creative titles, and good imagery.
You're not selling beats doing this, dude. You're not selling. There's no way you're selling beats doing this.
I'll just throw these videos on when I want to work for an hour and just listen to some beats in the background. And I would do the same thing.
You're not selling beats doing this, dude. There's no way you're selling beats doing this. I challenge this. There's no way.
Old type beats. All these different type beats that I'll throw on the background. The longer people are watching your videos, the more views it can get.
This is true. What he's saying is true, but like I don't think you're going to sell beats doing this. I doubt there's rappers listening to this.
And if this pops off by itself, you'll make money on it because it's such a long video. We want to avoid the free Rod Wave type beat, Drake type beat. We want to avoid that. That is so oversaturated, and yeah, you can still do it, but we want to try to think of new creative ways to do it. Here's another example. It's just a picture of pancakes, and it's whatever you think of when you think of pancakes.
Okay, I have no explanation to why this video is getting so much traction. Possibly botted, actually. I think this may be botted. What the hell? I'm fucking frozen. God damn it, bro. This stream is just like going everywhere. It's going haywire. Hold on a second. What is happening? Hold up. Said botted and they retaliated. Why is this not working? Camera's not working. I'm just stuck making this face. What the hell? Try to turn it off and on. I cannot get this to work. Hold on a second. Wow, this is a frustrating stream. I've never had this many problems with it. Okay, let's try this. Maybe I have to fucking put this thing in here. Okay, hold on a second. Let me try something. Here, I'll just mute. I'll mute the. We're having no camera for now. Restart OBS. We're gonna have to restart the stream basically.
This has 35,000 views.
Okay, wait. This is botted for sure, though. This is botted for sure. You want to know how I know? 35,000 views, 29 comments. I think it's time to hit this one. Your OBS is fucking up. You need to reboot. Should I just make a new stream? I don't know. Well, let's see. Unfreeze, dude, you look so sad. I did. I just muted it. I'm guessing you guys are you're seeing it late. Yeah, this is very botted, dude. 1.3k likes, 35k views, 29 comments. 29, dude. Come on now.
This has 35,000 views 6 days ago with 12,000 subscribers. That's how you know that this is an outlier. Next thing you want to do is download vidIQ so you can see what outliers are and what are not outliers. Another example would be this video, 1 hour of chill freestyle beats. Isaiah.
Okay, this is a decent idea here.
Rashad, Mick Jennings, Kendrick Lamar. Dope little artwork. You're gonna need some dope artwork and a cool vibe depending on what you're going for. 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 views 4 months ago. These are outliers. 17.
Again, really sus here. Very sus here. Look at the comments. 13 comments, 10,000 views. Very sus. Very, very sus. Just because it has a lot of views doesn't mean it's legitimate.
Ago. These are outliers. 17x the amount of views. These are things that are going to get you more. Look, 1 hour of chill beats. 30x outlier. You guys are missing out on a huge market here of people who want to sit and listen to beats, and maybe they're not all going to buy it, but what comes with views, more attention, so that the next video you drop will get more views, etc., etc. The second thing I would try would be creative titles with the screen recording of your beat. This is essentially the same as posting a beat, but when they get to the video, it just has a different feel of it. This is going to give you longer engagement. It's also going to feel more of a...
Most people listening to those channels are probably using it like Spotify, though might not be bots. That is possible. That is why I'm saying it's most likely. I don't know, though. See, the thing is like when there's no comments, you can't really tell for certain. You know, because they could be botted, you know.
Connection to you and the artist that's watching this. This video is literally called Drake Beats in 2010 Be Like. I think you don't even need this cover either. You can literally have the thumbnail.
I hid my camera because it fucking froze and it's not, no matter what I do, it's not being fixed.
Literally
maybe I can
studio.
Try
People
this.
will know what you're talking about. I'm just going to play you a beat on FL Studio. They're going to get to the page and watch it.
It sounds like shit.
More comedic, but I've seen things like this. Oh wow, my comment. I literally commented on this. And you can post beats like this that just have a different feel. The thing with YouTube is you want people to click the video and you want people to listen to your beat. If your music is just blending in with all these other videos that have free Kendrick Lamar type beat, you want something that's going to stand out and be different. This has a completely different vibe to it. Obviously, it's not a track. I think there's a whole...
Is he a YouTuber advice, not producer tips? Well, yeah. I mean, but the title of the video is, if I were starting over selling beats in 2025, here's exactly what I would do.
For beats to freestyle to this person type beats for 1 hour. Get rid of the free and all this stuff. You can have the free download in there. But all right, the third thing I would try would be Instagram Reels with ManyChat automation. If you don't know what ManyChat is,
something to chat in audio. Oh shit. God damn it, dude. This is a nightmare, dude. This is a nightmare stream. This is like one of those streams. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see. It's probably because I added a new capture device for the video. Sorry. Yeah, this is a nightmare stream, bro. This is like the type of stream you have where you're like punching the air, and then like you know, you're like punching somebody, and then like the punch is like really weak. You're like punching like a paper towel or something. Audio feedback loop. I think we're fine now. Let me see. Is the camera still frozen? Hold on a second. Yeah, I probably got to restart OBS. I don't know. I was probably only going to stream a little bit longer.
Bot that you can hook up, so when someone DMs you, when someone interacts with your page on Instagram specifically or Facebook, you can send them automatic messages, DMs, and stuff like that. So it's just like a way to automate what you're doing, and pair that with a good Instagram reel specifically. Don't make it too spammy, but you could even put quickly like comment fire emoji in the center of the screen as a caption. You're gonna get a lot more interaction.
You can't hear the air conditioner now, right?
Do better. This is a good example. What I would do with this is give out a beat for free. So what I would...
No, my audio sounds fine now, right? Is it fine now? Hope Tony's capturing this. Fuck you. I'm good. Okay. Weaver, did this fucker leave us on baby with iPad mode? Oh my god.
Do is say comment the word free to download this beat for free, or whatever your comment would be. You can then set that up in ManyChat, so when user comments on your post or reel, you can choose the specific...
I hate this shit.
One, I literally just did it to promote a...
I hate this shit. I mean, it works. Like this thing where people are like, comment da-da-da-da, and I'll send this to you. And it's always something you can find yourself. It's almost always something you can get yourself for free. It's just like for lazy people, and they're just trying to maximize comments so that it promotes the post more.
This is give out a beat for free. So what I would do is say comment the word free to download this beat for free, or whatever your comment would be. You can then set that up in ManyChat, so when user comments on your post or reel, you can choose the specific one. I literally just did it to promote a contest. You can automatically send someone a message. Hey, here.
Bro, this is the contest that people were saying was a scam.
Here's the free download. You can literally just put a drop.
Wait, he fucking typed it wrong too. Oh, that's funny.
Download.
Download.
You can literally just put a Dropbox link in there, and you're going to get so many more people in your DMs, so many more artists that you're going to connect with. And if you're really savvy, you can set up a landing page to where they download the free beat, and the next page they go to is like a page where you can upgrade the license for free to MP3.
Download.
I'm going to leave a link for ManyChat in the description if you want to check it out. This is not only going to help you get more artists in your DMs, it's going to help the video do better, because Instagram loves when you're getting more interaction on your videos, so it's going to help it do better naturally. The next thing I would try to do is bundle my beats together. BeatStars is great for passive traffic if you're getting a lot of traffic to your page, but if you're getting one-on-one people that are commenting on, and then you're sending them a DM, or they're checking out your beat video right here, Pancakes, and going, yo, where can I get beats? You have an email right here or a link. I would put together a beat bundle or a beat pack. So I would have a free beat or a free beat pack or bundle that you get people to download to get their emails and their phone numbers, get them to DM you on Instagram. What I would also do is put together a beat pack with different vibes. Say you were selling beats and this is your vibe, which most of you probably are, you know, doing Drake type beats. I would put together like an Isaiah Rashad beat bundle that's just an MP3 release. There's 30, 40, 50 beats in there for a cheaper price, like literally like 40, 50 bucks or something like that. So like $1.
I don't see how this would work.
A beat. They're not going to use every beat. Like not every artist likes every beat, but say they get 5 beats in there that they do like, they're going to get the whole bundle for 50 bucks, 5 beats.
What? What? Bro, we're working for pennies. The bar is on the floor, man. The bar is on the floor.
$10 a beat, and they get the MP3 release. You're gonna sell a lot more this way,
Yeah, but you're selling them for nothing, dude. You might as well just go work at McDonald's.
And if you want to work with these people in the future, they're going to already trust you because they just got a bunch of beats for such a low price that they're going to DM you.
I guess you could get people in the door that way, but Jesus, dude. Like, there's no, like, you don't even know if this is going to work, man.
Be like, yo, I want to, like, release.
No, he was talking about more than, like, 5. Like, you're putting more than 5 beats in there, man. Like, probably, like, 10, 20 or something. He's saying if there was 5 beats in there that they like.
And I have the unlimited rights for individual beats, and you can sell people that way. I think the BeatStars thing with the page, it's great for kind of showcasing what you got if you want to go there and
okay,
play
Terry,
beats.
we'll check that out.
Ads, there's no tags if you pay for the actual account. Artists can just go there and play through beats, but if you're going to be selling people, you want to give free stuff out to get their information or to get them just paying attention to you.
Yeah,
and you want to have like different vibes of like bundles and just give them a lease. Okay, the next one's a little crazy. The next one is if
the next one's a little crazy. The next one's crazy? None of these other ones were crazy?
Crazy advanced. I have it written down here. This one is more for running ads. I might as well do a running ads one since I ran so many ads for the drip plugin. I would take a video like this. Any kind of...
See, this is... I feel like he doesn't know for sure if this would work. Running ads for a plugin is way different than running ads for a beat.
A piece of content that's doing really well. Run an ad to it and set up ManyChat the same way. You can set up ManyChat so when a user clicks on it.
Oh, he's talking about Instagram. Okay, that's different. Never mind.
Instagram ad.
I meant
YouTube. Get a DM from you. You can send them a message. You can send them a picture. You can literally send them an audio snippet.
Just have it send them a dick pic automatically.
Like someone
don't actually do this, guys.
You click on an ad you're running. You can literally send them the file. Like, hey, I saw you're interested in that free pack. I wanted to send you one of the beats. Here's the beat. You can do a delay. You can literally put these people into new steps. You could then maybe like ask them what's your...
Bro, like, so you're just like fucking leading them on here. Like you have like a delay and it sends another message. Jesus, dude. I hate this. I hate this automated response shit. It's terrible.
Few steps. You could then maybe like ask them what's your email, get them as a contact, and then from there you're working with them. They have a free beat pack. Maybe they buy the $50 pack, and then you work with them. Maybe they get an exclusive. Maybe they get unlimited. Maybe they're just a dope artist, and you're getting 20% of all their songs moving forward. And they put out 5 songs, and you're doing nothing, sitting at home, collecting itty bitty royalties, and then you do this for the next 5 years. I don't think that's too.
What the hell, dude? Terrible idea. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work, bro.
You're doing nothing, sitting at home, collecting itty bitty royalties, and then you do this for the next 5 years.
You do that for the next 5 years. So you're okay. Let me get this straight. So you're gonna spend a bunch of money on ads, make like nothing on royalties, and then you're gonna do that for the next 5 years, and what? Fucking lose all your money, get your house like foreclosed.
I don't think that's too difficult. I think you need to know how to make content.
Yeah, it's not too difficult. You could just lose your house. It's not too difficult.
But make sure you subscribe. Goodbye.
Oh my god, dude. Just throwing anything at the wall, dude. Passive income method. That's not that. Yeah, that's like the passive lose your money method. All right. Well, that was something. Let's see. We could watch this Rick Beato video. I don't know much about Yacht Rock though, so I don't know how well this is gonna go. All right. Hopefully we're doing a little bit better, guys. Sorry about the interruptions here. I don't know if I can fix my camera right now. So we're just gonna go camless for the rest of the stream.
Okay, so I just watched.
So this is Yacht Rock is bullshit, and he's talking about a recent HBO documentary on Yacht Rock. I can't fix it. I think it requires me to restart my computer, and I don't want to lose my viewers. I could like use my I could try one more thing. Hold on, I got one more idea real quick. I'm gonna mute my mic while I fix it. Hold on. I'm gonna try using a different audio port. I mean, USB. Oh, muted. Okay, sorry. I muted it in case something went wrong. We got it fixed. Let's go. I used a different USB port. Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix this here real quick. Chroma key. Custom color. Select color. Oh, we gotta mute this first. Select color. Pick screen color. Boom. Turn it back on. I'll turn this down. Okay, green screen's kind of shitty. Hold on a second. This will be worth it, guys. Gotta get it just right here. Okay, that's good. Alright, there we go, guys. It's fixed.
Okay, so I just watched the documentary Yacht Rock that is on HBO Max last night. And one of the reasons that I haven't watched it yet, it's been out for a while, is because I find that term yacht rock completely offensive. As a matter of fact, I've interviewed many of the people that are in the movie. And they
I honestly didn't even know what yacht rock was before this. It's like soft rock, apparently. Hold on, let me flip myself around. It's like soft rock, apparently, and so what if it's offensive, bro? There's plenty of genres that are labeled as something that people don't want it labeled as.
I've told some of the same stories when I've interviewed them, but I've never once mentioned the term yacht rock on this channel because I find it not only offensive and derogatory.
Derogatory. You know, people have died. You've separated families due to the term, the phrase yacht rock. Hold on, let me change the title here. Fuck me, dude. Everything. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Rick Beato. Bro, my shit is all fucked up. Okay, Rick Beato drama. The crazy thing is I restarted my computer before this stream.
Oversimplification of the diverse music that's talked about in the movie. As a matter of fact, if you ask any of the people that I've interviewed that are friends of mine that are in the movie privately what they think about that term, they all have the exact same response that Donald Fagen had when he was asked if he would be in the documentary, which was this.
Hello, Mr. Fagen.
Yeah, this is he.
Yeah, hi. This is Garrett. I'm the one making this Yacht Rock documentary. Yeah.
Kill yourself.
So I've been talking to a lot of people that have played with you.
You should quit the biz.
And Steely Dan over the years, and I was wondering if you'd sit down with me and talk about your music and this genre.
And what genre is that?
What did you just call it?
Yacht rock.
Oh, yacht rock. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
I knew it. I knew it. Hold on. Yacht rock. Bro, this AI overview thing is so dangerous, dude. Oh, sorry, we're missing the cam here. Hold on. God damn it, I have to fix it on every scene. This is annoying. Video capture. Add existing. Okay. God, this is annoying. Just throw it over here like this for now. Make it real big. So she said. Alright, okay. Alright, anyways, this AI overview thing is really dangerous, man. Like I know it's prone to give like wrong information sometimes, bro, but I looked up whether or not you could play a Switch game online with it. Well, I just in Google, and then it showed up here, and it gave me a whole list of steps, and I was like, "Yeah, you probably can if it's saying that." No, you cannot. It just made up shit. It just made up shit completely, dude. It's crazy. This thing is so crazy, dude. You're better off going to Wikipedia, dude. All right, let's see. Originally known as the West Coast sound. Oh, West Coast L here. Adult-oriented rock. Commonly associated with soft rock, one of the most commercially successful genres from the mid-70s to 1980s. Let's see. It was considered a pejorative term. So it's a derogatory term. How is it really derogatory? It's like, bro, you're like so soft that this offends you. It's rock for pussies, basically, yeah. Let's see. So it's associated with a yuppie yacht owner enjoying smooth music while sailing. So key defining rules of the genre, keep it smooth, even when it grooves, with more emphasis on the melody than on the beat. Keep the emotions light, even when the sentiment turns sad. Always keep it catchy, no matter how modest or deeply buried in the tracklist the tune happens to be. So let's see, some people... Okay, wait, hold on. So what are some yacht rock artists? Christopher Cross. I guess bands. Actually, I think it says down here. Steely Dan, the Doobie Brothers, Michael McDonald. All right.
I think the whole thing and hung up on me.
Now, the guys in the documentary are incredibly gracious. They want their music out there. They're not going to say what they really think about this.
Oh, Toto, yeah.
But I'll say it because
I said that weird for some reason.
These guys are amazing musicians, songwriters, and
bro, nobody's like debating their musicianship, are they? I really don't think they're debating the musicianship. You're just getting like butt hurt. Haven't heard that. Or let's say ass mad instead. You're just getting ass mad about you know, the genre it's being labeled as.
They made brilliant music back during this time period. Well, who even coined this term yacht rock? Well, of course, it's two of the people that made the documentary, J.D. Reisner and Steve Huey. They're the main characters in it that are narrating.
These look like the type of people that would enjoy yacht rock.
Narrating this thing. They had this thing called Channel 1.
No one's even saying yacht rock is bad. Well, I am, but
101 that was on early YouTube.
I think it's more like the Toe playing to his crowd. Probably.
Essentially.
I mean, hey, this is not completely working. That's for sure. What genre is Enya in? Enya ass. I don't fucking know, dude.
What I call skit cringe, that are really cringy skits of people running around dressed in leisure suits with captain's hats and mustaches, looking ridiculous, and basically make fun of this era of music or anything that has Michael McDonald singing on it and a Fender Rhodes piano. And what this documentary does is that it cherry picks very specific songs that fit the narrative.
I saw Tony mention this, but yeah, dude, this guy's the king of cherry picking. So that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting to have him talk about cherry picking ever. The comments are funny too. Everyone's upset.
To actually make it all make sense, when really a lot of these artists, Steely Dan and Toto, are radically different from Kenny Loggins and Ambrosia. It pretends that all these artists and songs are exactly the same by lumping together all these nuanced styles. Jazz-influenced rock, gospel-influenced folk, funk-influenced R&B into a single dismissive banner that's complete BS. Let's just talk about a couple of the bands that are
Boomer Rage Bait, yeah.
Steely Dan.
True, Enya did used to be called New Age music.
Well, Steely Dan began in 1972. Their first big hit was Real.
You fucker. This fucking guy. Hold on, mute.
Essentially, in this documentary, you'd think that Steely Dan was just the Asia record. Did you know that the most played Steely Dan song on Spotify that has over 100 million plays is Ricky Don't Lose That Number?
Hey. This fucking guy. Dude, this is such a fucking... This is like boomer, large YouTuber privilege, man. Like, do you know anybody else who could play large records like this and not get a strike or claim? It's crazy. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's still yacht rock, though. Sorry to tell you that. I'm the only one that can hear it right now. Bro, how long can he play this for? Like, I would debate whether or not that was even fair use, man. He was just jamming out to the song in the middle of his video. Like, that was debatable whether or not that was fair use.
Interviewed Michael Omartian, who's mentioned multiple times in the documentary, but then was not interviewed. I asked him about the piano part on this song that he played and how it's really kind of country in style.
What would you call the style of playing, though, of your accompaniment here in the verse?
Oh, almost country.
Right?
Isn't it?
Right?
Did I do that?
Hopefully we're fine with this. I don't know.
I also interviewed Skunk Baxter that plays the guitar solo on this, and he talked about that.
Just some straight ahead stuff. And then playing the pentatonic.
Oh, dude, damn it. I didn't mute it that time.
Scale against a chord.
La.
A pentatonic.
Don't strike me. Don't copyright me. No. Talk over it. Talk over it. Talk over it.
So, the Little Beaver, Curtis Mayfield.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? It's like he doesn't want people to react to his shit.
Jimi Hendrix sliding fifths stuff. Now we can move out. Now it's my turn.
God damn it, dude. Stop. What the hell? He's like blasting it too. He's blasting it.
From the typical and stretch.
A couple years after Pretzel Logic that Ricky Don't Lose That Number was on, they did a record called The Royal Scam in 1976. The Royal Scam features songs like Kid Charlemagne.
This fucking guy, dude.
That I featured on this channel.
He's like, all right, guys, so to make sure you guys don't react to this video, I'm going to play a bunch of 1970s rock as loud as possible while you can still understand my voice throughout the entirety of this video.
As a matter of fact, I interviewed...
God damn it, dude.
The rhythm section. Bernard Purdy on the...
Like, I need like a low-pass filter, like, ready to go.
Drums that played with Aretha Franklin, along with the bass player, Chuck...
Fuck me, dude. Fuck me.
Rainey, that's on a million records.
What the hell, bro? He's playing it so loud that he almost, like, his voice is like barely cutting through.
Both of them are.
Like, this is barely fair use. This is barely fair use, if it is. Let's skip ahead a little bit. This is not fair. Like, he's just jamming out to the song at this point.
The narrative. I've had them both on my channel, in addition to Larry Carlton, who wasn't in there, that played the amazing solo.
What the hell, dude? What the hell? Fair use, asshole. I'm the asshole. I'm not the one with the privilege with 5 million subs who gets to just, like, play music like this without getting copyright claimed or striked. Muting it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, it's playing. He's just jamming out to it, not giving commentary.
Was incredibly influential to people of my era growing up. This was a solo that was the standard of guitar solo. Nobody thought it.
I mean, pretty much anything that gets claimed, I'm just going to cut out of the stream because I'll get notifications for it. You won't get struck. Like, basically, you very, very rarely will get struck. Like, if, at most, you might get blocked, and then you can cut it out.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I'm okay right now.
No.
Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. My mic's clipping. You're putting chocolate in my ear. Okay, thank you. Okay, stop.
Hold on. I want to eat these. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, and he's the Weaver Beats. Merry Stinky Beats.
Okay. Okay. Why? Stop.
I'm gonna put these in the short sleeve.
Okay, thanks.
This as being soft rock or anything. This was serious fusion of jazz and rock music. I
Sweet kid. Yeah, she's real sweet.
also asked Bernard Purdy when I interviewed him about the drum groove on Kid Charlemagne. Check it out.
This fucker.
Chuck, Randy.
On that.
Muting. Okay.
Like him. And if he were a bass player, he played just like me.
Another thing that was missing from the movie was the title track of the Asia record, the song Asia, which featured a Steve Gadd drum solo and Wayne Shorter incredible sax solo that were really influential to musicians of that time. I'm talking about this.
How does this prove that Yacht Rock is bullshit? So far, he's done nothing to like really defend against like that label of the genre. All he's doing is just showing a bunch of songs. Yeah, that break was fire though. Muting. You know what I'm gonna play in the meantime? It's actually not letting me play the BWB beat right now. How is that fair use, dude?
A million times. Never once did we think this is soft rock or whatever they're trying to call it, or yacht rock.
I mean, soft rock, I feel like it's pretty fair, dude. I feel like it's pretty fair to call that soft rock. What would you guys call that if you're not calling it yacht rock?
This is nothing played on a yacht. This is stuff played by fusion musicians, the best musicians in the world. Because these are the people that were playing with Steely Dan.
Yeah, it's still soft rock. It's still yacht rock. He's doing nothing to, like, disprove that. Like, it would make a lot more sense if he was, like, saying, like, this is not soft rock, and then he plays, like, a metal song or something, you know? I don't know. You're not really... The point's not really strong here.
Another group that they focus on a lot in the documentary is Toto, because Toto played on everyone's records. Michael Jackson Thriller, it's Toto with Michael Jackson fronting, essentially. Basically, everything that Quincy Jones was doing at the time, every record he was producing, Toto was
Strip
the
club
rhythm
rock.
section. They were doing all the parts. If you take a song like Rosanna,
Light rock would be nicer than soft rock. It's really the same thing, though.
This?
You know, instead of rock, how about stone? We can call it stone. Gonna have to mute him again here. Okay, you guys have to hear this here. You cannot tell me this is not soft rock. Like, come on, dude. Come on, man. Smooth rock, like whatever you want to call it, dude. Stone, pebble.
That is rock. That's not soft rock. That's not yacht rock. Or this?
It's just really laid back. It's really laid back. I think that's really what it is. That's the distinction I would hear. Muting it. Okay.
Second most streamed song on Spotify?
What the hell, dude? It's blowing my mind, dude. This whole thing is just him playing copyrighted music. Love isn't always on time. That's what's happening right now.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god, dude.
That's not soft rock. That's ridiculous. Another one of the artists that the documentary focused on was Christopher Cross.
No, please, no more.
Now, Christopher Cross, I made a video about the greatest solo that you can't hear, which is the ending solo to Ride Like the Wind, which is about
no, please don't do it.
From being one of the best rock guitar solos of the 80s. Here it is.
Wait, okay. Muting it. God, dude, he's so old, dude. This is such old man shit, dude.
the Yacht Rock documentary. I don't like the term yacht rock. I wish people would never use that, and I won't use it again on this channel after this. And I wish that they hadn't focused on this narrative of Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins and that whole relationship there at the expense of all the other people that they tried to lump in there. And I love Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins.
I agree with that. Dude, it might not have been called soft rock back then, but compared to what has developed in the last 50 years, it totally is soft. Agreed.
They're great, great songwriters and musicians and incredibly important to that era. But Michael McDonald doesn't even belong in that conversation. He's in a conversation on his own and was an incredibly important part of so many of these records. Amazing. One of the best singers of that era. So I would love to know your thoughts on this. Leave a comment, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let's look at the comments here. Cool video. Show me the comments. Okay, Mr. Beato, I'm a black middle-aged musician and producer. As time and new generations discover great music like this, I've seen many styles recoin names of genres. It could be offensive to the songwriters because it wasn't their goal to be pigeonholed the senseless term to be characterized to a stupid name like yacht rock, but it's still a blessing to have relevance for new music listeners. Yeah, that is true. Instead of calling it yacht rock, they could just forget about it forever. You know, that's the other option. We could go with that. The vast majority of humans who listen to Steely Dan, jazz rock, and the like have never owned yachts and never will. That is probably true. Let's see. I just got my latest royalty check. Well, you know what else we could call it? Alcoholic rock. Is that is that accurate? I just got my latest royalty check and saw that half the listeners listened while mentally categorizing it as the wrong term. I was so offended that I returned half the royalties. I prefer the Japanese labeling of this period. They call it West Coast / AOR, which isn't as snarky and frankly more accurate to an actual radio placement. Radio-friendly rock. Yeah, easy listening. I think easy listening might be even better. Let's see. All I know is that when I type yacht rock in my Spotify search, the playlists I find give me hours of pure listening enjoyment. He's probably seething at these comments. I enjoyed the documentary. A few points. The comedy guys being interviewed were made clear that when they coined the term yacht rock, what they had in mind was the extremely sophisticated and expensive production on those albums, not silly niche like Captain Hats or yuppies sipping cocktails with paper umbrellas in them. This is one of those cases when the meaning of language shifts when a term gets adopted by a wider public. That said, I thought those guys had one or two more interview segments than the doc needed. Let's do it. I don't really care about this. Okay. George Benson, criminally overlooked. I think you've gone over the top here. Yeah, way too far, Rick. Way too far. I was in high school and college in Los Angeles in the 70s. I immediately saw that documentary and was heavily satirical, and there's plenty of interviews in the show that talk about the skill of these musicians. Are you starting to get clickbaity? Are you just recognizing this now, old man? This guy's old, by the way, the guy commenting this. It was clear to me they were not saying Steely Dan and say Christopher Cross are the same. Right after Fagan hung up, his manager called the filmmakers and gave them permission to use their stuff. Hypocritical? Damn, dunking on him, dude. Divorce core? That's funny. Alimony rock? Let's see. When I was young, this genre was called soft rock. I was too young to care. I just called it good music. It seems like a lot of people are not really agreeing with them. That listen to it, at least. Interesting. Okay, anyone who works in or around a record store these days will tell you that Steely Dan and Toto albums, once a dime a dozen filler for dollar bins, are now flying out the door for inflated prices. The kicker? It's kids that are buying them. The manufactured genre of yacht rock is directly responsible for this resurgence and for even making guys like Christopher Cross cool again. Actually, was he ever cool before today? For 2 decades, bands like this were completely out of the picture and the opposite of cool. I understand Rick's sentiment, like hair metal, originated as a derogatory term. It's just so, like, it's sad. It's sad, man, to say it's derogatory. Like, it's just really kind of pathetic. But it's clearly directing a new generation to amazing music that otherwise wouldn't even know it exists. Yeah, they probably don't see it as an insult. I agree. Okay, that was interesting. All right, let me find the next thing we're looking at here. Let me see if you guys have submitted anything interesting. All right, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Content suggestions. All right. Is your music actually holding you back? All right, let's see what this is.
You know, the artist that says the music will speak for itself. If it's good enough, it'll automatically blow up. You know, and
that ain't real.
That's bad advice, because a lot of artists say that all the time. They're like, hey, your music is good, man. You ain't got to do nothing. If you don't do nothing, like, at some point you'll blow up. No, like, that's so far from the truth. And before we get a little bit further, people will say, oh, bro, why should we listen to you? You're not multi-platinum. You ain't did this, you ain't did that. But it's like, bro, it's stuff that I see. I can have an opinion because I want artists to get better. I want artists to win and actually do things. You know what I'm saying? But I've built a YouTube channel. I work with a lot of the major companies I want to work with. I've worked with professional artists.
You don't gotta give credentials, man. People need to understand this, man. You don't need to give credentials like this. It's totally unnecessary.
I have industry connects that I talk to that have the Grammys, have the platinum records. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do that. Like, I do references for artists and for sync placements and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do that. But, you know, I can have an opinion because I want to help the community. So let me help the community. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, you can learn a lot from a drunk person. Bro. You can learn a lot from...
You need credentials for some people? It depends. Like, you know, in a video, is your music actually holding you back? You do not need credentials. In almost all of BusyWorks Beats videos, you do not need credentials. You know, like, there may be some cases, like, if you're, like, let's say if you're talking about how to get placements, maybe you should, like, you can talk about a few placements you've gotten. Okay, maybe, that's it. Okay, and that's it. That's all you need to do. But you don't need to be doing that all the time.
Homeless people, talk to them, see where...
Excuse me? Hold on, what are we doing here?
From a drunk person, you can learn a lot from homeless people, talk to them, see where they went wrong, what made them make certain decisions that led them there. You can learn from anybody, you know what I'm saying? So if you get triggered at any point in this video, please do not complain in the comment section, because I really...
Oh my god, I hope people are complaining in the comment section.
Really don't care. Let me get back to the topic.
I really don't care, but I've made a whole minute rant in the beginning to give you my credentials. Just so you do not. Just so you do not get upset. Hopefully you do not get upset. Please, for the love of God, do not get upset. I do not care, by the way. Did I tell you again? I do not care.
Right? You have to do more than just make the music, drop the music, and post it on your story one time or tweet about it one time. You need to be trying to figure out how to build a brand and market and grow your own fan base and grow your community, because a lot of artists get caught up in this trap of saying like, hey, I got these followers. Listen, these social media platforms change the algorithm. They do not show your content to your followers. You feel me? I would know. Like, I have 177,000 subscribers at the time of making this video, bro.
Can we get to the actual video here?
Do not show my content to my subscribers. All of my views, they come from the browse, from home. They do not really show my shit to my subscribers.
Bro, the subscribers are looking at that, dude.
You feel me? So it's like, you have to be able to adapt.
Bro, oh my God. They just be giving subs to anybody, dude. They be giving subs to anybody, because this guy doesn't even know how YouTube works. Wait, listen to this again.
No, like, I have 177,000 subscribers at the time of making this video, bro. They do not show my content to my subscribers.
They do, bro. They do. That's where they are seeing it. Majority of people don't have notifications on. They're on their homepage. Whether or not they're subbed doesn't matter. It just means they've interacted with your content in the past.
My views, they come from the browse, from home. They do not really show my shit to my subscribers. You feel me? So it's like you have to be able to adapt to that game. So it's like whatever platform you're on, you need to figure out how the algorithm.
I'm wondering why this guy's channel is dead. Well, let me see something real quick.
Second cook up with a multi-platinum producer. I put up on my dial DP. He cooked up.
Subscribe if you're creative.
And so enjoy.
Prior to beats.
Let's see. What it takes to sound like Juice WRLD. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing maybe the content. People are not interested in the content. Let's see what popular videos he has. I'm gonna do some analysis here. Voloco, best settings for auto-tune vocals. What the hell's Voloco? How to use BandLab auto-tune. 4 new auto-tune modes. Bro, his whole career is based off auto-tune. This is crazy, dude. This guy's whole shit is built off of auto-tune. Like, the top 8 videos here, all of them are auto-tune. All of them are auto-tune. That's insane. That's crazy, dude. This one here, auto-tune. Vocal melody hack. So, bro, 10 out of his top 12 videos are all about auto-tune. Auto-tune is out here changing lives, man. That's insane. That's insane to me.
Works and try to feed the algorithm what you need to feed it so it can bring the audience that you want, because now a lot of artists are going.
It's probably not even like people like not interested in his videos. They're just like they're not auto-tune videos. Like those people, and plus like there's probably like a low like long-term retention for auto-tune videos, you know? Like if you're looking up an auto-tune video, I don't think you're going to be looking up an auto-tune video in like a year or two, right?
Indie, a lot of artists are trying to figure out and build their own brands. The music alone is not going to speak for itself. I'm not saying you got to do things outside of your body, outside of your.
YouTube ain't easy. It definitely is not. And like the way you build your brand like has influence on the way it goes continuing forward. How you doing, Larry? I don't think any of these platforms are really easy. Like pretty much the reward you get off of each platform is like related to how hard it is to build on that platform, right?
Like character or who you are, but you need to show who you are. You need to connect with people. You know, a lot of artists get caught up in the, oh, this artist just posted every day, every week, and then they just blew up randomly because the music spoke for itself. No, like it's more to it.
I mean, I'm sure there are cases where that happens.
Then posting every single week. Like they were posting every week, but they were promoting. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get the content out to as many people, get in front of as many people as they could. And that's what you got to do. If you're good, the music will speak for itself, but you got to get in front of the people to actually even have a chance to find it. Because like, think about how you use social media, right? Most people do not go on Spotify and try to find new artists. They go on Spotify to listen to music that they already like, that they already.
It depends, I think. I mean, at a certain point, you have to look for new artists. You know, that's like, I don't know. Like for me, at least, like I get tired of songs eventually, or like certain artists. I like start playing like the radio from certain artists, and then it'll show me like different ones.
Here playing on the radio that their friends are talking about, you know,
a Spotify radio, that is.
They're not going on there trying to find somebody with 3 plays or no streams at all. Don't get me wrong, there's people out there that love to go and discover artists, but that's not the majority. That is a minority. And a lot of artists.
Well, yeah, the thing is too, with like the algorithm on Spotify or SoundCloud, it's going to show you stuff that has a lot of plays already. It's not going to show you like stuff that's just has nothing on it. Hey, you're too early.
Want to bank.
Okay, we'll play in a little bit, okay?
On the minority.
Mm-hmm.
Happy 2020, 60, 100.
Mm-hmm.
Happy 2024.
Okay. Happy 2024.
Happy 2024.
Oh, yeah. Felicia got us this. It's a card game. Want to try playing it later? Oh, okay. Okay.
versus ignoring what most people are doing in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to get out of the mindset of saying like, hey, the music will speak for itself, right?
That is true. People who aren't musicians don't really notice stream counts. Yeah, they probably aren't really looking at that. They probably, you know, the playlisting or like the algorithm within Spotify, it does use that though.
If your song titles aren't interesting, if the cover arts aren't interesting, it's gonna be hard for you to get the click. You know what I'm saying? If you post once every year or once every 2 years, you're not really gonna build no momentum because you're waiting on a back catalog of like 25 songs that have 25 plays as a collective. You know what I'm saying? You have to figure out.
Weaver, do you feel like if you don't have a big music following wise and build a YouTube channel, it will damage your rep music wise, or could it help each other? I think it could help.
Don't watch his videos.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, because he's stinky.
Okay. All right, stop. We're playing a little bit. Hmm? Okay.
How to drive traffic to those. You need to figure out how to do things. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy because this is some of the worst advice that artists say to each other, and they're like, hey, we're all gonna make it one day. Just keep grinding and working on songs and learning how to mix.
Just keep grinding, dude. Doesn't matter if you're getting 0 plays and nothing is changing. Keep grinding, man. Do it until you're 80, until you die.
But it's like everyone wants to learn how to mix, but don't nobody want to put in the work on marketing and building a brand because they think that they got to spend all of this money. Yes, it will take money, but you can do some of the stuff for free. You have AI out here. You can schedule your posts. You can pick a day. You can shoot for 6 hours and get enough content to post for a month. That's up to you on what you want to do. You don't
I hope to God he wasn't calling scheduling AI. He didn't really make it clear. But
have to make mixing tutorials. You don't have to teach people how to be an artist if you're an artist trying to make content. You are making content for people that work in the warehouses. You're making content for people that work at the hospitals. You're making music.
SEO is pretty dead, Exile. Like tag stuffing, tags in general, all that stuff's dead. I mean, title is definitely huge. Title, thumbnail. It depends what we're talking about. What are we talking about exactly?
For people that enjoy music. You're not making music for other people that make music. And I think that's where a lot of artists go wrong because they have the wrong audience in mind. They want to make music for artists because they think artists are the only people that will understand them, that will be able to relate to them. But it's like, bro, when you have a show that has 20,000 people that spent money to come see you perform, most of those people are not artists. Some of those people in the crowd probably do music and probably dabble with it with a hobby or whatever, right? But some of those people have careers, jobs that they love or hate or whatever like that, but they aren't musical people. They love it. For this independent artist thing
Are we talking about videos or music though? What are we talking about, Exile?
to work, you're gonna have to have fans that will spend their money with you when you have things to sell versus the people that are competing with you. Regardless if you like it or not, you're competing with other artists. Like, you're competing to get in the playlist. You're competing to like whose hoodie they're gonna buy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is your merch better than the other person's merch? Your streams might not be doing well, but you getting show money over here. Like, you got enough impact.
I mean, it's hard to not say like, or especially if you're streaming or making videos, in my opinion. I mean, I probably do it a bit too. So I would not criticize people for that in particular because it is very difficult to not do that.
In social media of a
you have to be like conscious of it.
Following to where you can get money in different areas. You got your social medias monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a strategy with this. This is like, you have to do more than just put out the music. This is not the SoundCloud era of 2017, 2018. The algorithms are controlled by these labels, man. They're making it.
The algorithms are controlled by these labels. Oh, come on now, dude. If you want to say Spotify is controlled by labels, that's okay. But the algorithm's controlled by labels. Maybe it's something that works better for labels. It's more suited to them for large labels. But it's not. What did he say? Hold on.
Era of 2017, 2018. The algorithms are controlled by these labels.
They're controlled by these labels. Playlists, yeah, playlists might be controlled by labels.
Man, they're making it harder for independent artists to do their thing. So you have to figure out how to reach a fan base, build a.
How you doing, Binks?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, it's like, bro, it's like,
huh? Weaver Beats. Okay.
I don't know, man. It's like people just want to be like, oh, bro. Like, I think like people. Oh, I'm trying to think. How do I really want to say this? It's like I think people just want to be able to say like, yeah, man, I wasn't even trying and I blew up. I think that's everyone's thing. They want to be able to present it as if like, bro,
I didn't try at all.
Trying to do that. I just did it, man. I just put the song up and it just went viral, and now my life changed, and I'm blah, blah, blah. The probability of that happening.
Bro, you know what's funny? I've had people in my area, they will like make one song, and then when it doesn't blow up, like they make their first song ever, they make a music video, and when it, what? Yeah, it is. And when it doesn't blow up, they quit music. They make one song, when it doesn't blow up, they quit music.
Is very, very small, right? But a lot of people will bet on this right here versus spending $100 a month to market their songs, spending $200 a year to market their song, $1 a day to market their song, like whatever. Like people, it's like artists don't really see the bigger picture. A lot of artists think that if they mix better, they'll automatically get more streams, and that's bad advice because a lot of people that sell courses.
Well, I mean, it might help. I would say it probably would help. Having a bad mix song is not going to help you.
To be like, hey, buy my course and this will take you to the next level. Like me personally, I don't want.
Elon has mandated to prioritize his tweets over others, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that Spotify and YouTube aren't gaming the platforms. I think that the algorithm does pander to bigger numbers. So just based off that alone, I think major labels are more likely to do better musically. I don't really think it's a matter of like them controlling it though, you know? There's a difference. It's not the same thing.
I want to sell courses. I never wanted to sell courses. I'm not forcing how to sound like presets down y'all throat. I'm not doing none of that because I care more about you, the artist. Like that's what it is. It's like, bro, I could have sold courses. I could have sold templates. If I really wanted to get the money, I could sell all of these sessions I got, but I don't. You see what I'm saying? It's like I make content like this talking to people like you, to artists, to creators, people that need to get out of their head and come up with plans on how to build a following. I built a channel from 0 to here, and I'm continually growing.
What makes this guy an expert in the first place? Well, he just like shoved a bunch of credentials at us in the beginning. So it is interesting though, because it looks like he got his 177,000 subs all from auto-tune videos. That's probably why people aren't continuing to watch at this point. Yes. Okay, stop, or we're not gonna play. That's me. Yeah. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, stop. You're gonna terrorize my channel? Okay. 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 Okay.
I'm growing, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? If this doesn't work, I pivot into something that
She said she's gonna terrorize my channel. So if I get hacked, guys, we know who it was.
Works. The audience ages, people grow, people don't do music no more. So you know what I'm saying? It's always, you gotta figure things out. It's not always gonna be a beautiful thing. There's a lot of content creators in the music production space.
Bro, the one time I went to In-N-Out, the line was diabolical. It was okay too. By the time we got back to the hotel or the Airbnb to eat it, I don't know. It was okay. It was okay.
That quit. They don't upload no more. Why? Because the algorithm changed. A lot of people thought that it was gonna be cool, that you could just upload whatever and it's supposed to go. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like people that say, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't. It's like, bro, I cannot upload anything. I haven't worked
to get to
that point to where I can upload anything and everyone is gonna watch it. You know?
That doesn't work for anybody though. That doesn't work for anybody. Like somebody like Moist Critical or Mr. Beast can upload a video that like half their audience or even more are not interested in, and not everyone's gonna watch it. You know, they have videos that perform better than other ones.
That's something I'm working to, just like what you're trying to work to on how you want to be able to drop whatever you want to drop and get as many.
Nah, they don't have In-N-Out in Hawaii. It was when I visited California for NAMM, like almost about 2 years ago now.
Make all this money.
That was the only time I've ever been to Cali.
I'm trying to do that with content. I want to get paid off content. I'm not trying to have to sell you snake oil dreams or sell you these dreams and hopes of you buy this template and your music is going to get 10,000 streams. Or if you buy this music, you're going to sound like this artist. It's like,
That's crazy, dude. Buy this template and your music is gonna get 10,000 streams.
No.
That's just a straight up scam. That's just a straight up scam.
I'm gonna show you what they use, how to recreate it, do what they do in the studio, and that's up for you to do and figure it out. Then,
okay, I think we got enough of this.
What the fuck?
Okay, let me throw it on the studio thing here. Yeah, my face is missing. Hold on, I gotta bring in the cam. What was that guy's point anyways? I think he was saying, the whole title was, is your music actually holding you back? Which doesn't really, I feel like that video was barely about that, dude. I think a lot of people just turn on the camera and then just start going. You know? It's very, very busy-esque. You know, Busy Bear Beats. What a sick studio, bro. Nice work. Yeah, there's definitely a good point to why people should script their videos, because it makes it more obvious what the video's about, first of all. Secondly, bro, people don't like yapping like this. They don't like non-stop random yapping. Like, I don't know, man. It bugs me. It bugs me. Let's see. Interesting. A way to protect music from AI learning. This might be interesting. All right, let's see. Harmony Cloak slips silent poison into music to corrupt AI copies. So that's an interesting idea there. So apparently, oh, it's a tool. It's a tool that you can use to slip poison into it that'll corrupt AI copies. That's actually really, that seems kind of good. That seems kind of good. I like this. Generative AI systems need to be fed huge amounts of data with copyrighted materials, often on the menu. Musicians may now have a way to fight back with Harmony Cloak, a system that embeds data into songs that can't be picked up by human ears, but will scramble AIs trying to reproduce it. Bro, we need this. We need to be using this. This is not AI shit. This is anti-AI shit. This is way better. This could put an end to AI. This is good. This is good. In order to generate Facebook images that trick your nan into praising a fake kid who made a giant Jesus out of eggs. Okay, so we understand how AI works. We don't need that. Researchers at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and Lay University have now developed a new tool that can help musicians protect their work from being fed into a machine. It's called Harmony Cloak. Okay, let's look at the video. Okay, so we're going to hear the music with and without it here. AI people, this one trick has AI people so upset. This one trick will destroy AI music forever. So it's without it. Okay. Okay, with it. Nice, dude. This is epic. This is epic. Why is it still lagging? Why is it still... I paid for YouTube Premium and it's still lagging on YouTube. This is bullshit. I turned off the ad block too. Maybe I have to uninstall it. Bro, this is awesome. This is game-changing shit, I think. No, so basically what it does is it encodes something inside of the music, inside of the data for the music. So when AI tries to copy it, it fucks it up, basically. So you heard before, right? This is after. So it basically just like destroys the harmonies. Before. We'll look at it more. Okay, and then with it. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think it does anything to the actual music. Second sounds better. Okay, nice try. Let me switch this. Okay. Okay, these two audio clips are generated by a model called Music LM based on the same prompt. Generate indie rock track. Generate indie rock track. Interesting. When trained on the clean music, the AI farts out a serviceable but soulless track. It wouldn't sound out of place in the background of a car insurance commercial. I don't know about that. That was pretty fucking terrible. But then comes the AI-generated track trained on music protected by Harmony Cloak. The difference is stark. The mess of random noise is genuinely uncomfortable to listen to and sounds like it was recorded by a three-legged cat hopping across the keyboard. Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. So there's two different settings. It can be tuned to apply noise that's targeted at a specific AI model with better results that still apply even after the track's been processed, such as compression to MP3, or it can generate noise that affects a range of models. So the original creation is protected against whichever AI attempts to replicate it, including ones that haven't been developed yet. Oh, nice. Normally, these kind of protections would create an arms race where AI models just adapt to get around barriers like this. But in this case, the team says Harmony Cloak operates differently with every song. Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, it's possible this could be fake. We'll have to look into it more. So AI would need to know the specific parameters used for each individual track before it could crack the code. It could still be done, but at least it wouldn't be easy for it en masse. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's actually exciting. Exciting stuff. This makes too many assumptions about training techniques that are notoriously guarded. I don't know. We don't know enough about it to say that, I feel like. Because it has two different modes. One which targets specific AI models, and another one that works for all of them, even ones that haven't been developed yet, according to them. Alright. That was actually pretty interesting. Let me see if there's anything else on that. Harmony Cloak. Okay, so it must be real. Okay, so they have, there's a lot of information on it here. Or maybe not a lot, but... So, if you look at the spectrograph here, clean music, defensive noise, cloaked music. Okay, so it's like stuff that's like barely undetectable. I mean, that is undetectable. Is it going to cost money, or is it's probably like a passion sort of thing? So, victim musician. Victim. Create music, no protection, added protection, post online, music streaming platform, scrape music. So that's what they're doing with AI here. Attacker, model owner, unprotected music, protected music, model training. Okay. Coherent music, implausible music. Okay. Can we hear it? Yeah, I already played it. I mean, I'll show it to you one more time. Where did I put it? Yeah, it's basically a watermark. That's before. That's like... So basically, this is what the AI generates if you don't give it this, like, sneak nuked music. People worry too much about their music that no one listens to anyways. Do you not know that basically these AI models had scraped the majority of the music off the internet? So, like, our music has probably been scraped from Spotify. So basically, if this was... God damn it. The fucking lag, dude. Okay. So basically, if this was used on a large scale, it could, like, fuck up AI. Okay, guys. It's been a fun stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been nice to go through the drama, the ups, the downs. Hope you guys are having a merry holiday season. Thank you for any support. It's not too late, though. You can still hit the like button, the easiest way to support this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. If you want to take that support a bit further, consider donating via the Super Chat or the Stream Elements link in the description. Have a good night, guys. Peace. We'll do a music review soon. Maybe Maybe next stream.
Weaver Beats' children more than he does. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats'. I pay for my shit. And the only person that benefits is Weaver's Google AdSense. So you're telling me, Weaver, you can look in the mirror every 21st of the month and you look at that Google check from AdSense and you say, yes, I did it again. I got paid for destroying black communities. I got paid for destroying the producer community. I got paid for making the wife look at the husband differently. I got paid for separating the father and the son. I got paid for talking crap and accusing people of crimes they didn't do. I got paid for spreading lies and misinformation I didn't research. How do you look at yourself in the mirror and take the money and with a smile? I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats' children more than he does. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats'. I pay for my shit. Let's just define what war is. War is the maximum conflict. Okay, there's disagreement, there's argument, there's tiff, there's fight, then there's war at the top. Okay, war is what you're trying to not go to. There's a famous phrase that says war is won before any weapons are used, before any violence occurs. It's won without any soldiers. And what that means is that war should be resolved without anybody losing anything. But when you get into the definition of a war, it's a net loss. Let's get into what war actually is, and we'll break down why these conflicts keep happening in the producer community. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats' children more than he does. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats'. I pay for my shit. What happens is online when you have these critics like a Weaver Beats and a whomever else. Okay, I'll even say Dame Taylor in this case, but more so Weaver Beats because he focuses on this. And before I even get into my subjective opinion, some might say, let's pull up his page real quick just to show you what Weaver Beats covers. Okay, so for all the Weaver Beats fanboys out there who support his negativity and demonic influence, I just want to show you what you're getting into or anything offline. And that's what happened with these creators. They talk about stuff that's nothing to do with the content and their subjective opinion. Now they're bringing it to people who are completely innocent. In war, that's like taking out a civilian. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats' children more than he does. I love Weaver Beats' children. I love Weaver Beats'. I pay for my shit. Now that's called a proxy war. We're not going to directly fight that country, but we'll go through another country to fight that country on our behalf. Weaver Beats is just the